Now we're live.
Welcome. Tabletop Tuesdays on Sunday.
Hey, we got Brett in the
everything on the
chat.
Brett who? The Brett?
Brett?
Brett.
Do we know more than one Brett?
No.
Brett Richardson.
Brett the Croot Hound?
The Crude Loot Man himself.
What's up, Brett?
We got a special treat for everyone tonight. We've got Nids Vanguard Onslaught versus Orks with Tactical Brigade. I'm Aaron.
I'm Josh.
Josh.
I'm
And
Tony.
We are part of the Fights First crew.
Yep.
And just a quick kind of rundown on this game is in Fight First we have a sort of internal ranking system where we kind of figure out who the best player is by playing against each other, and starts with lieutenant, then commander, admiral, and then warlord at the top. So what we have for you tonight is the warlord matchup. So current sitting warlord, current sitting admiral. If Josh wins tonight, he becomes the new warlord, and I become the new admiral. And if I win, then I'm still the warlord.
You're still the man.
Josh then needs to defend against someone else challenging him for his spot before he can challenge me again. So we've got, let's just call it the best of the best playing each other tonight.
Yep.
This is a big deal.
This is.
All right.
This is a good one.
This is fireworks.
So we're doing, what was it, mission? M?
I don't remember. Let's pull it up, though.
It is Take and Hold.
You told me M or L.
I'll tell you. This is where we all look at our phones for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that part.
If you see Jamie ever jump in the chat, Hammer Pants, you got to ask him who he's rooting for.
So this is Mission L
I
on
will
GW
certainly
Layout
let you know.
6. So Take
Mission
and
L?
Hold. Yeah, Mission L.
Okay.
Take and Hold, Hidden Supplies, which means we get an extra objective in the middle, and Search and Destroy, so it's going to be corner deployment over there.
All right, Julio just jumped in, so start getting extra entertaining. Because he's our biggest fan.
Julio.
Julio.
This is going to be a good one for you, brother. I know we had some talks. You gave me some pointers here on some NIDS breakdown, and I'm going to implement them tonight. You better believe it.
He didn't give me any pointers on playing against Orks. Yeah. Nobody's helping me out.
Yeah.
All right. So we went over our enemies before, but we'll do a quick rundown. So Vanguard Onslaught, my Warlord is going to be the Death Leaper. And then I've got a Hive Tyrant with Chameleonic Enhancement, so it gets stealth and cover all the time. We've got a Neuro Tyrant with 6 Zone Thropes. The Neuro Tyrant has the Hunting Grounds Enhancement, so whenever Josh brings in something from reserve on a 2-up, it has to take a Battle Shock test. And then we've got 2 units of Gene Stealers, each with a Broodlord, a unit of Warriors with a Prime, and then 10 Gargoyles. Those are my only battle line. And then we got 6 Von Ryan's Leapers. They can infiltrate and fight first, so they're a good frontline unit for me. 2 units of 3 Raveners that can up you down each turn. 2 regular Lictors, 2 Neurolictors, and a Biovore. That's my list. 2,000 points of Vanguard Onslaught Tyranids.
Going into the Tyranids tonight is the Tactical Brigade Orks. Warlord being my big mech in Mega Armor, who's with 10 flash kits. He has the mech captain enhancement, 45 points now. Hurts so bad. Running 3 units of tank busters with shock attack guns attached. 2 units of, what do we got here? Knobs, accompanied by a war boss apiece. Another 10 brick of flash kits. One's with the mech captain, one is by themselves. A 10-man of Ludas. I have a traditional mech somewhere here. He's going to be in a truck with the Luda's unit to jump out and issue some orders. 3 units of Gretchen to do a bit of screening, do some secondaries, hold some points, and that is just about it. The mech has the Gob Boomer enhancement just because I had 10 points left over. So usually when you issue orders, it's within 6 inches, and he can now rip orders 18 inches away.
Right on.
So he's just shouting across the battlefield, if you will. 2 units of Storm Boys, 1 up in the sky and 1 on the ground. And that's what we got. It's going to be a good one.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And a 20-man unit of boys.
Yeah, just
The old trusty 20-man
They're
blob.
fine.
Yeah, they're just fine.
Okay.
They're doing all right. Let's do the darn thing.
Attacker, defender.
Yep.
1.
5.
Your choice.
Okie doke. Just because I don't have any infiltrate and it's not going to particularly matter, you can throw the first unit down.
All right. 504 is going to chill back here. He'll just kind of be in the back. Biovores, in case anybody doesn't know, they can make a spore mine unit every turn, anywhere within 48 inches, outside 9 of enemy units. And spore mines can score engage in all fronts, area denial, behind enemy lines. They also have a nifty feature where you can't end an advance move within 6 inches of them, which is good against orcs during the WA.
That's very good. That's within 6 of a spore mine?
Yes, can't end an advance within 6 inches of it.
Okay. So basically you can make 6-inch charges.
Yes.
Sort of.
And if you move within 3 inches of them at any point, they blow up and they can do a mortal wound.
Okay.
Did you drop anything?
I am dropping down now.
Okay.
You're good. A unit here of ye old Gretchen.
Cool.
Going down here. If you want to wait for me to finish, you can. If you want to throw the next thing down, completely up to you.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Put some Raveners over here on this edge. Close enough so that they can get a containment off turn 1 if I need to. Outside the ruin. Okay, here you go.
Okie doke. Just so we are aware, the Ludas have reroll hits of 1. If you're on an objective, they have full rerolls. Yeah. Just so you know. So here we are. Let's put down our first unit of ye old Storm Boys. So we'll go like so.
What's the range on the Ludas and
the Ludas?
Flash kits.
The flash kits have, and we're going to go an inch off the wall here just so that we're all on the same page. Luda's 48 inches, and then the custom Mega Blaster, which is what the Spanner has, is 24.
Okay.
And then flash kits, 24. Tank Busters, 24. Shock attack gun, a gajillion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I put down another unit of Raveners.
Okay.
So I got 3 down.
Okay. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm going to go truck on the line, turned up like so.
All right, what's in that one?
This is the truck that has the flash kits and the mech.
Cool.
The one that gives the full rerolls.
Okay. He's coming over here. Let me measure this before I put these out in the open. 8 inches.
And we're still
Just
capped at
gets me to
15 on
there.
primary per turn, even though there's an extra objective, right?
Camera. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get an extra chance to score it.
Cool.
Basically.
Cool. Did you throw it in the Dragon's Vault Discord too, bro? You want me to?
I did.
Okay.
And top deck.
Okay.
Alright, so Aaron's first turn?
Um,
Or are you still in deployment?
still deployment.
Alright.
Gene Stealers, just right up front. Man with Broodlord. Broodlord gives them devastating wounds. They get an 8-inch scout move.
Yep.
Move 8, advance and charge.
Gotcha. So they can go move 8, advance and charge. They can go, you know, probably.
They could make a charge on your Gretchen if I rolled perfect.
They can move over top of things?
No,
or no?
well, yeah, if nothing was in the way.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans.
Just giving you a distance.
That's fine. You just had to put the scare you had to scare me in the meantime.
I know firsthand those go crazy distance.
Yeah, they don't play.
They're fast boys.
They don't fuck about. Okay. All right, because they can rip through here end through there. All right. Let me make sure this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I don't feel like seeing things die until I'd like them to die. So we're going to go a Grotz squad here.
Grottos. Where did I put? Oh. So where did I put my other Genestealers? I put them on the table already.
That's where they're headed.
They are gonna go over here. Right there.
Oh, good boy.
And fits so perfect. There we go. Genestealers are down.
Genestealers are down.
For how long?
Yeah, right. Okay. We'll throw down.
Dude, I get that all the time.
I want to play. Make a new account.
Iron Man mode?
Do Iron Man
Yes.
and just try to beat all the free quests.
Oh. You should definitely do it.
You know, just for
We're gonna go a unit of knobs and a war boss. They're gonna go back here.
And the Storm Boy is an inch off the wall, right?
Stormboys are an inch off the wall. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Now you just always get membership.
Where do I put?
It's just every time I hop back in there, I get membership. I overwhelm myself with the amount of options you can do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I usually follow like a
He's
efficiency
gonna
guide.
go in the middle here.
Or just level 'em.
Mm-hmm. You do some quests or maybe you skip a lot of
The
stuff.
corner. There's the corner.
This is old school shit.
Yeah.
Top heavy.
Like you do waterfall quests. You go to like
No, I don't like that.
you do waterfall.
And what's this thing? When I come in off the board edge, I have a battle shock. Who gives that ability?
It's like
or is that-
This guy has an enhancement for it.
Okay, so basically, I drop down anywhere.
Yeah.
You roll on a 2-up. I have to take a battle shock test.
Yes.
Yeah,
Or
hard to
without
Okay.
even leveling, you do level 3 and you get that done.
Just
Yeah,
go
they're
in the
hard to
building.
do with 10 HP, but you can do it.
Yeah.
You just gotta hit your food at the
There
right
we go.
time.
Right.
And
Oh god. Building's collapsing.
you're just using magic.
Oh,
You're
no.
fire striking the
Please
whole
hit.
So
Please
they're
stay.
they're in the building,
and safe
Okay.
spotting.
and then the other ones are behind the thing, not touching the objective, just in case.
Okay. We're gonna go this truck and up here like so.
Trucks move 10.
Trucks move 12.
12.
And this is the one here that has the mech and such.
If he goes that way, or if he goes that way.
Chad, is this anyone else's least favorite deployment?
The corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Come on over here.
Especially shooter, like I don't want to get too close, so I have only so much room if I want to stay in the back.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Dun, 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 dun. I gotta figure out where to put these warriors. I don't know.
You gotta click the right,
This is tough.
turn it on and off.
Yeah, I
I
don't
like
Do you want to go first or second? Do you have a preference in this matchup?
I don't know.
Because I
I can go
obviously,
either way.
yeah, I'm kind of the same way where it's like, obviously it would feel good to go first and get like some things out and advance a bit before like you rush me down.
Yeah.
But it's like if you rush me down, then I'll have a good chance of just wiping that first wave, and then
Yeah.
the wall turn is more than like more room to send things, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if I go
don't
first,
know.
I can trap you in a deployment zone. That's the only benefit.
Yeah,
But then everything I put up there dies probably.
right.
So warriors will go right there.
Cool beans.
Let me turn them so they're not sticking their butts out.
Okay, so that they're in a thing. They're off there. They're inside here. So let me get them out.
Can you not overhang your base in every direction? Who made these models?
He likes to stick his butt out.
Yeah. There's so many gangly bits.
Like father, like son.
We'll just
this here.
I'm so down.
Let's go. 4. That's that. All right, so where are we going here, Joshy boy? 20 boys,
Yep.
and they're going to go here.
2 points or a point.
They have sticky, so
Stick it.
yeah, they're going to be all stickins.
You definitely killed
Get him stuck.
a lot more than me now, but kept it close.
Yeah. Well, it got tricky at the end when you just kept on disengaging, flying out with the one guy.
Yeah, I got a couple guys that could do that. Just fall back and shoot.
But now you got the two going in and screening points.
Do that right.
Just
like that.
screen in, so you have to deal with them before you can get to the guys that actually care about.
I have 2 rocket boys in here, just so you know. They have 24 inches,
Okay.
like this.
Your left, my right, at that point.
20-man little
You had
boy squad there.
where the majority of our fights were.
Let's see.
And I just went in and like I was
Yeah, put these gargoyles somewhere.
kind of like chain reacted through,
Yeah.
you know.
As you're doing that, I have 2 other stratagems that I actually do use quite often, but now I'm remembering them. One of them is for 1 CP, I can give a unit in melee lethal or sustained, depending on what the situation calls for.
Yep.
And then the second one's crunching descent, where basically my storm boys get the ability to land mortals after they charge
Oh,
with
okay.
whoever's based.
Yep. All right.
That's that?
Yep. I just
Okay.
have infiltrators left.
Okay.
And, I got 2 small predators off of eBay. They're like Blood Angels predator. They got like flamers. They're good against infantry. Like they probably be good against these 2 armies in terms of like if they rush the point, they got to deal with.
Oh, Jesus. I just forgot to, brother. I got a 1 CP strat, fall back, shoot, and charge.
Cool.
And that is probably important to tell you. Gosh darn it.
That's all right. So Luda's in that one?
Yes,
Flash gets in that one?
correct.
I
Yep.
noticed these tournaments.
I'll try and keep them in the bed so you know what's inside too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means you know this is a Luda versus
Yeah.
a flash kit, but
Yeah, people are really vehicle heavy when I go to these fucking tournaments.
Everything's on
bum
the
bum bum
table.
bum 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 bum
Except
bum
for
bum
Blake
bum.
Josh.
No vehicles.
His vehicles are just
Inch off the
like-
wall.
Dude just transports. He just throws them
Yeah,
away.
but if you keep them alive, they like
Cool.
score, sabotage. And
Lictor.
shit like that.
Lictor there.
Yep. Ground floor.
Yeah.
Backs them up into a terrain piece and just scores something real quick.
Yeah.
Or blocks off the point, you know.
Bum ba dum bum bum
He never
bum bum
destroyed
bum
a
bum 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 bum. Go here with ye old truck. Let me just check something real quick.
Yep.
The 2 ball predators. 'Cause,
Perfect.
My guy is kind of
Give me a line of sight
Yeah.
down there. That's
Hive
glory.
terror.
come from the shadows.
Probably should put him
Once
somewhere.
they're seen,
Yes,
they're
sir.
vulnerable, you know?
Yes.
So our
In
games
there,
would
you
feel
can definitely get
close in the
shots
sense
turn
of
1.
fights, 'cause we would trade off.
Right.
The
We
only
score
safe
all the
spot
points
is
in the
probably
base record, so
over
I have
here.
nothing to park up and fight.
That gives me.
So I'm hoping the tanks.
Flying Hive Tyrant has the
take a point.
-1 CP for a unit in 12 inches.
Yeah.
Like a captain.
Okay.
So I've been doing my ghost.
And
Yeah.
his psychic ability is if I can see you in the fight phase
I'll make
on a
people
2-up,
deal
I can
with
give
them
you
because
-1
they're
attack. The whole unit.
D8, but then they, like,
Per model.
Yeah.
do
Okay.
wounds. So they're
That's pretty cool.
They also have like stealth.
On a 1, I take D3 wounds.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very strict.
So you get very angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Cool beans.
So that's nice against knobs and stuff.
Definitely.
Boys
Without
is a
it.
lot less, 20 less attacks.
Like,
Yeah,
people
no, that's
run
fair.
in Next to a vehicle, like a tank.
So that's gonna be the yeah.
So if, like,
It's gonna
somebody
just
rushes
be
on
what it's
you,
gonna be.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
heroic intervention
So
against
we're gonna
vice
go
versa.
the other.
So you gotta you're gonna debate whether you want to throw a unit away to go kill Mephisin before you get to the tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Corner. Oh, there's the corner. That
Or you
sucks.
should shoot the tank up with a vehicle. Like, if I play tank,
Missing
tank
one
doesn't really
purple
help.
flash.
Yeah.
kit.
Say I'm on the
Well,
point with the vehicle,
plop
I have
by.
Mephisin,
Yeah.
Lictor in the corner over here as well. Inch off the wall.
Okay.
shoot at Mephisin, or just shoot the tank and then get up close.
Yeah.
What you got left? Anything?
But against a melee
Let's
arm,
see.
It's nice because it's like
That's
you
transport.
have
That's
to-
a transport.
You have to charge into the vehicle.
This is. So I'll put
That's
these two
what's just
guys
gonna
here.
attack you first.
These units
Yeah.
start
He
off
has
the
to
board.
check the profile, and he's gonna
They're
go
in my reserves.
with
Mhm.
the basic,
This is transport,
like, knob,
and then this is
you know,
Yeah,
little
good.
deep strike.
The
So-
tank bust is deep strike or strategic reserve?
Strategic reserve.
Okay. So you're done?
Keep playing,
Uh,
hiding behind
yes.
walls
Okay.
and everything, you know? I gotta have something. You gotta score. You gotta put pressure on the board.
And it can be really annoying with some leapers.
Von Ryans.
These
Yeah,
guys,
but no, we're gonna play
you know?
play safe over here. These guys are just gonna start back here hiding.
Yeah, that Overwatch stuff
Okay.
is huge against the Orks.
Yeah. That's like the way Jamie plays is like he plays.
They go there. Neurolictor.
Like he'll have his guys.
Well,
his
start
points
over
and everything.
here.
And even if he survives those matchups, he'll back him up and like place him almost.
Yeah.
Neurolictor on this side.
He's on.
He knows what to trade. How to trade.
He's
Death
45
Leaper
rounds ahead.
will also go over
You know?
here.
Yep.
We'll just
How many wounds for the lictor, bro?
6 T6
T6.
4 up save.
Okay.
Eligible. Okay.
So is
Cool.
that new
I'm
paint
deployed.
job on the lictors, bro?
What's that?
New paint job on the lictors?
These ones?
Yeah.
No, that's old. My buddy Jim from Basement Hammer did them in exchange for. I traded him like 3 plasma inceptors, I think it was, and had
Well,
him
it
paint my
looked-
2 lictors for me.
They're looking good.
Yeah,
You did a good job.
they get more
Armies are
compliments than
popular.
anything else in my army,
On the
and the things that I didn't paint. I'm gonna start telling everybody I painted those.
Yeah, you might as well at this point. All right, so just so you're with me here, everything on this tray is in
Oh, sure.
reserves, and then Storm Boys are the only thing that's in deep strike.
Alright.
This is reserves. This is 2 units tank busters, 1 unit of Gretchen.
Sweet.
Here, that's that.
Tell those Basement Hammer guys that we're live.
Yeah, I feel like they might hop in.
Yeah.
So the defender is who I think I was the defender, right? Because I let you drop first.
Yes.
Cool beans. Who goes first? I don't know what I want to do. I kind of.
Jamie's wondering if you're going to have enough boys left after the first wave of nids.
Well, I have it right now so that he has to engage and then fall into a frick ton of boy attacks.
I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do. All I want to know.
But to answer your question, Jamie,
Who's coming
I
with
don't
me?
know.
Who's coming with me?
We're
Aaron, are you good at avoiding boy attacks?
What can I say? My milkshake brings the boys to the yard.
Oh, snap. All
Alright.
right, so
Get
I guess we'll leave it up
these.
to the fates of the dice.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Lord.
And I do have my 2 scout moves once we roll off.
Sure.
Ready?
Sounds good,
Yeah.
brother.
Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
1.
Oh,
man.
double
All right,
ones.
we're different dice.
That die is suspended.
6
This
and a
twice.
1 again. All right, Nids, turn 1.
Turn 1.
Well, shit. Now I actually
Let's
got
see
to
it, nids.
do something.
Now you have to send them
Now
on
I have
out.
to decide: do I want to just send everything or not?
Yep. Now remember what happened when we went to ECG, round 1. You sent everything in. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do it. Send it on out.
See, so what I'm seeing here is
Mhm.
that, like, you got your trucks right here in the front.
Yep.
And if I can blow them up, there's a little bit of room for this one to get out, but that one, not as much room for things to jump out. So even if I just blow it up, and I can surround you with some green gene stealers, like half the squad's just gonna die just getting out. So maybe it blows up. You don't have Kareen in this. That's a
No.
That's a specific
No.
attachment. So, command phase. Do you want to cut this?
Nope. Trust you.
I'll
Whatever
cut
you
it.
want to do.
All right. So, secondaries. Assassination. That sucks. And behind enemy lines, which I kind of want to get behind your lines, but I think I can shuffle that back in. I'm going to shuffle that one back in. And just draw a new one. Marked for death. Ooh. So, 3 marked for deaths, please.
Okay. We'll go this knob squad here.
Okay.
We'll go this Gretchen on the back line.
Yeah.
And we'll go the 20-man unit of boys.
Perfect. I'm not scoring that. Is there somewhere I can put these cards that you can see them on the... If I put them like right...
Yeah, like vertical.
This way?
Facing the camera.
This is the camera.
But then like
Up a bit?
actually that kind of works. It's hard to see that. What did you get marked for death and
Behind enemy lines.
behind enemy line? I'll
Yeah.
put the chat.
Are you keeping score?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't have to deal with that.
It'd be nice to get like a pop-up.
All right, command
That would be
phase.
cool.
I can do things in the command phase.
Put it right by like the logo, alongside the logo.
It's 18.
That would be
just
sick.
out. Perfect. So you can have
Could you do that, Tony?
Narrow Tyrant's going to give synapse to him and these guys.
And just like
He's outside 18. Oh, no, he's in 18.
put the card next to the logo.
You can have
See,
that.
Like what cards are drawn.
Yes, that's it. So
And then nobody's within 12 of the Neurolictors. All right, so we can just start moving.
Next to his name.
All right. So all your guys are in trucks that are scary Overwatch. You don't have to worry about Overwatch, right?
Yeah. Yep. Correct.
All right. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Advancing these Gene Stealers. Oh, 1.
Oh, so you guys are mission L.
Oh, I didn't scout move them yet. Can I scout move them?
Of course.
Yeah, sorry.
Of course.
I'm too excited.
No problem at all.
So I got first turn, so everything's just moving up 8 inches. The line just moves up 8 inches. And then the 1 to advance isn't that bad. I'm cheating already. You should have been like, no, you can't scout move now.
That would have just been the most toxic way to start this.
Too late. You put a reinforcement down. You're done. This other Gene Stealer squad, though, because there's not really room to get 2 squads of them in. Because they're an inch off the wall. Like, they can just come in and charge some Gretchen, but it's not really doing much for me, is it? Oh, yeah. Move a line. So they got a 1 on their advance.
That's probably, let's see, yeah.
Yeah, you can go there. Just go in there. Cool.
Josh, who was the defender?
I was.
Okay.
Sorry, Bruce.
Tripping hazard. Yeah, like, what do these guys do? So advancing the other Gene Stealers. They get a 4. I can just full on box you in. That's not that much fun, though.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I know
Bring
you
them
don't.
closer.
Yeah. So they're moving 12. So they could get all the way over here. Maybe that's all I do. I should have moved this other ship first. Yeah, we're just going to go over here. So he goes to there. You can go in the ruin.
And that's just a scout move?
No, he's doing a double.
And I didn't scout move these guys either. Oh, fuck it.
Feel free to scout him. We won't hurt my feelings. If you want to add some movement on there, totally fine.
It won't change anything. You
So
know?
8 inches, they
Go
just
out of order.
move up to there. 12 inches, they'll just all be in this building.
Totally.
We'll
That's
just do
fine.
that.
But that building is L'd open to me here,
yeah,
right?
On this backside, yeah.
Gotcha. So I got line of sight.
Yeah.
Because it's...
The back part's open.
Right,
Yeah.
so this is closed.
This is open on this side.
Oh,
This
so,
is a wall, and this is a wall.
Oh, I have no line of sight.
So, I mean, if that,
Yeah, I mean, if I scooch to the left a bit,
yeah, if you get to like here,
right,
you know,
I can...
I'll need to hold tight as I can over this way, but yeah. So you've got like a line, so if you put the truck like right up in here, I don't know, yeah.
Right on
Or-
there, I can...
Or passive.
He goes to there.
Cool.
Where do you have characters?
I got
Anything out
characters
in the
in
open?
trucks.
Just
I have
him
here,
there and him there?
here. Everything else is tucked.
Yeah, that doesn't really do much for me.
That
I
low
need to
advance.
basically kill that truck and everything in it somehow.
That low advance was kind of clutch because now that whole unit probably can get out safely.
Yeah.
Yo, so is work gonna start getting crazy now with the weather?
Um.
Cecilia?
But I guess that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
If it goes down, what's going to shoot it? By the way, brother.
Zone Tharps can shift over. And they got 24-inch range, so as long
Cool.
as they can get to like there.
No problem. Makes sense.
So what I'll do is advance this Lictor.
So I don't feel like I'm
9.
pressured. Yeah. Like if it's busy that day, it doesn't feel.
He just gets to there.
It's like a schedule.
Yeah.
Instead of just like when
But I mean, I could get 5 pieces of paperwork. for
Neurolictor.
people who are showing up 2 days from now, and I
Let's
gotta
get
get
out.
it all done. So
I know how that goes.
You know.
It's not my job.
Advance this Neurolictor.
Could have
Play aggressively
5
here.
debates in a day.
yeah. But it's cool because I don't really make the decision.
Just be like on the other side of this ruin here.
You know,
Right.
or he says this first, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good.
it's not on me.
Right.
It's on me if I'm slow. You know. But as long as the girls in the office are scheduling like the days right,
So I
like
gotta
they
get
should know.
24 of
They should have
that.
an idea like how many tickets they made either before the Thursday,
Yeah.
and not
This is exciting.
Tell
So I get
customer.
within 24 to be able to
Oh,
last game.
it won't be
That's
till
24.
Friday.
Yeah. Don't overbook
Yeah,
it.
but they do that sometimes. Yeah.
So he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it.
No.
They're blondes.
He can make it. Yeah.
That's been chill. I should have some more free
Yeah.
time.
18's gotta be all the way up here. That's kind of It's not great.
Oh, you work less days at bogeys?
Yeah, I'm starting to serve up in the restaurant, so
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
um,
You sit next to that.
it's going to be less hours, 100%.
So you can go there. So then he can go right there.
Come on, Brute.
You can't sit in the desk chair.
So I gotta touch that. That sucks.
You need a little
Go there so he can flame
like
stuff.
Turks that says around, and we'll like turn to him.
You hold the card.
Because he sits here for 4 hours, so like, Brutus, what round is it?
Go back here. Maybe he does something special.
I think Brutus, right?
Just shift
Yeah.
over.
Oh, it was a butt. Right, big butt.
Yeah, booty boy.
Booty.
So
Big booty.
just
Most handsome
out.
dude in the world,
So
huh?
just 4 guys really.
Most handsome
Um,
Bulldogs.
advance this other lictor over here. He's
Brett,
just
this
gonna
is the ranked match, man. This is for Warlord.
be right there. These leapers will advance. They go 11. So they just get up here, inch off the wall, on the point. In there.
We got anybody in there, bro? Who we
Yeah,
talking
we got
to?
Jamie, we got Brett. Warlord of what?
Be
Who said that, Brett?
inch off the wall. Death Leaper. What's he gonna do? So I'm on
Brett,
1,
where are you
2,
at? You live like
3.
4 minutes away. Why aren't you hanging out with the boys?
Death
Oh,
Leaper
please stay.
Go in the building.
Talk through, Brett.
Yeah, come on, Brett.
Advance these warriors. I'm gonna go 8. Not doing good on my advance rolls here.
may have to be just a round 1 wah.
That
Yeah.
would be wild. That'd be wild.
Warriors are just gonna stage up here a little bit.
Did that happen at the vault?
Yeah, it did. It was a mistake.
Against Aaron?
Yeah. The only time I've ever done it. Because AJ was just like, I was like, how do you feel about a turn 1
gargoyles.
wall? He's like, dude, you may have to do it.
15.
I was like, oh shit.
It didn't work out.
No, I got killed. That was the day I scored 77 on his ass, though.
Yep. Gargoyles will fly up here.
I don't remember how many points he scored.
I think it was in the 90s.
T-Max.
I have it on my phone. I like to fondly look at it every once in a while.
Stupid ass.
Like Wolverine when he's like touching that picture of Jean Grey.
Yeah.
Do you ever not max, Aaron?
Oh yeah. I don't like
You
I
have to
don't
be playing like the one where you kick the objective down.
Soccer.
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, that one stinks. Don't tell that to Top Deck though. They love it. The
They
one in
don't love
competitive
it. They
matches.
just like we don't know what we're doing, so we're just gonna roll randomly for missions and layouts and
Yep.
yeah, here you go.
Hey, I
Yep.
respect Frankie's decisions.
Well, there goes our Top Deck sponsorship.
These guys will just shift up a little bit. They're just not doing anything. And then the Biovore will touch the point here. You don't have any. What's like the smallest thing you have in reserve? Deep Strike.
Ooh, probably this little
Storm Boy?
cluster of Storm Boys,
Yeah,
and I have the unit of Gretchen. They're probably
Okay.
comparable.
Yeah. So you can't fit anything back there.
Howard just
Nope.
kicking my
So he's on the point. They're on the point. They're on the point. So I'm holding 3 points. That's all I need. These guys, I'm gonna roll in advance on them. I think it's a 6.
next Sunday.
That'd be funny.
Next Sunday is like a.
Oh yeah, next.
What does that do for me?
Boys, Sean Donnelly wants to know if you're ready for next Sunday.
Ask Sean Donnelly if he's playing Thousand Suns or if he's playing Necrons.
I mean, he heard you.
Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute, they can hear us?
Yeah, wait a minute. These mics are on?
Yeah.
I thought this was just for the post-produced.
I already shifted him, so he's just chilling.
Sean Donnelly's a good guy.
I don't think I've ever played Sean.
No?
No, I
Was
don't
he at
think so.
Pats?
He was up at ECG. He's Julio's. Well, Julio's.
Okay.
I haven't met him then.
Not yet.
Alright.
No.
Someday,
That's
Sean.
movement.
He was
Shooting.
coming to my house, but he got replaced by the.
Yeah, Sean. He was supposed to come to
Oh, he
Pat's.
got
He's
called in.
he works as like a firefighter, EMT, something like that. He saves people's lives.
He got replaced by the.
So we're
You
just
the man,
gonna
Sean.
do
Sing your
this.
praises.
So gargoyles are gonna shoot at the truck.
How many of them are within range there?
So they only got 18-inch range. I really don't care how many actually shoot. 3.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Strat for free from the Hive Tyrant. Take a battle shock test. No minuses.
On the truck?
Yes.
Nice. I think he's okay.
7
I'll check though.
For a truck. Maybe, I don't know.
I kind of feel like they. I don't know.
So I'll get +1 to hit while you look that up.
Cool.
So I'm hitting on 3s. Hey, 2 hits. Toughness on the truck?
8.
8. So 5, strength 5. So 5.
Leadership 7 up.
Hey, 2 wounds, no AP.
Okay. With cover, so we're going
Yep.
to 4s. Fail both.
All right, 1 damage each.
Okay.
So the whole point of that was just to try and battle shock you to make sure I'd kill this thing at shooting.
No pun intended.
But didn't get that. Almost.
Is it chilly?
Yeah. So then we just got 4 zone thropes that are within 24 and have line of sight on the truck.
Okay.
Flamer dude's out of range, so just 4 shots. They're hitting on 2s. If I stand here, I'm right in front of the camera. Of course, there's a 1, but 1 lethal. 2
Okay.
hits, strength 12.
Threes?
So 3s. 1 more. Let me see if I want to CP reroll
Sure.
this because it's probably important. How many wounds does that have left?
It has 8. How much damage per that are going to come
D6
through?
plus 1. AP 3.
Okay.
What's it save then?
It's going to be on its
With cover?
invuln 6 up.
It's got a 6 up.
So if you get
Shoot.
3 of them and I save 1, it could live.
I do need to. So I'll CP reroll 1. All right. So 3 at AP 3.
Sure.
So 6 up invuln.
6 up invuln. Save none.
All right. So D6 plus 3. So
Yes.
yeah,
You're good.
13.
Okay. We're okay.
All right. So then you got to jump everybody out.
Yep.
Outside an inch of me, within 3 of the truck.
Yep.
Why you do that, boys? Sean wants to know: do you want him to bring T-Sons or Khans?
Tell him I want him
It's
to
your
bring.
choice.
Tell him I want him to bring whatever his best is. That's what I'd like.
You heard that, Sean. Whatever your sweatiest list is.
Yeah, whatever's got you all sweaty, Sean. Also, I think we got to talk about the way Sean spells his name. I've never seen it before. Shaun. Anyone ever seen a Sean like
I've
that?
seen that.
You seen that?
Yeah, I've seen
Is
that
that,
plenty
is
of
that,
times.
is that like Irish? No, S-E-A-N is Irish, right?
I think so.
No,
S-H-A-U-N is just
because that's
people
Sean
that don't know how
Paul's
to spell.
Jamaican, so S-E-A-N must be Jamaican, I think.
yeah, it's true. There's a lot of Jamaican Seans out there.
With the right temperature.
Sean, yeah, man.
2, 4,
that Jamaican?
6, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Is that politically correct to use a Jamaican accent anymore?
I think you're all right with that. Sean man, Sean da Paul.
Sean, man.
Probably.
Sean da Paul. All right, this little chungus
Okay.
is gonna just be like so.
Okay, so then, was it 10 guys in there? 11? With
Yep,
that
I'm gonna roll some dice.
Ones, they take a mortal wound.
That they do. 6.
See, like 11 ones. I've never seen it before. There's 2.
There's 2.
2 ones. 2
2
wounds each?
There are 2 wounds each, so we're
Okay.
gonna lose. I can take it. You have some precision, bro.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't feel good.
But I used all my CP.
Okay.
But I have the lictor right there that natively has precision.
Okay. I'll
That's what
just
I
kill. I'll kill one of
So they
these.
jump out and they're automatically battle shocked. So there's that. And I got the neurolictor right there, so I'll get +1 to wound on the unit. That's fun. My other shooting is a Biovore, who is going to make a Spore Mine so he can't advance somewhere. Oh, man, I am fucking up. I forgot to move the gargoyles after I shot them.
Move them around.
You're too nice to me.
That's all good.
So I moved them up so after they shoot, they can move 6 inches.
Sure.
So we're just going to make a little wall here. So you can't just charge my zone tropes without at least killing these guys first.
Okay.
Little operation get behind Flappy Boy. And you're all just going to fall over, which is cool. There we go. All right, what was I doing? Making a Spore Mine. Outside 9 of you. You are too kind to me, sir.
Sean Champion declared that the way he spells Sean is the correct way.
Just right in front.
Which, for those of you who don't know him, it's S-H-A-W-N.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like a nice shawl you throw over
Alright.
your shoulders of your old, decrepit woman.
Charges. Here we go. So we'll do the lictor into the... Is that the... Which one is that?
Where are you going? Sorry.
Flash kits.
Here?
Yeah.
Flash kit? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll just pop down here right next to your character.
Okay.
Base him. I couldn't really see where I was putting it.
Sure.
And then Gene Stealers into them as well. This wall's closed, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So really it's just into them. They make it. And I don't think I can really do much more than just get into base to base with you. Whoever can. Move over, you stupid sticky arms. And everybody else. You want a heroic intervene with anybody? That's the question.
Yeah, that is the question.
So they can all fight. 'Cause what do you got? You got the... I mean, if I'm an inch off the wall there, so we'd have to
Scoot around.
come all the way out and around
No, I'm good.
the boys. Lictor into the truck just to...
What's its melee profile like?
On the Lictor?
Yeah.
6 attacks.
Okay.
It's gonna be strength 7. AP 2, 2 damage, and on 2s. So it's not killing the truck or anything, but it's gonna be annoying.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that truck's dead. That's right.
Oh, my bad.
It's like, oh, I can charge that. No. All right. So you've got 1 CP, right?
I do.
So, what do you? Well, like, do you have defensive? Well, they're battle shocked, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, nothing there.
All right. Let's do the Lictor first, just to see if he can pick out that character. So he'll do precision. 6 attacks. Okay. Hitting on 2s. All hit. And then he is strength 8, because he was within range of the Neurolictor.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
T5.
Yep.
So
Sorry,
3,
T6, but none matter.
All right.
T6.
3s down to 2s because you're battle shocked. So 5 at AP 2. So take him on the character till he's dead, and then they go onto the unit.
Okay.
So 5. How many wounds does he have?
He has 5 wounds.
So roll 3. If he survives that, keep rolling on him.
AP, what was it? AP 2?
AP 2.
Okay. So he has 5 wounds. I'm going to do 3 here would kill him, so we're looking for 4s.
Saves 1.
Yeah, saves 1, so he is alive right now on 1. 4 up. No, he's dead.
And 1 on the unit.
And I think we're going to need a 6, because it's still AP 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. And then we'll do Gene Stealers. We'll just start with the Broodlord. Rerolling 1s because of Gene Stealers. To hit. You're not on an objective, right?
No, no, sir.
Alright. And then he's going to be strength 7, so 3s. Strength 7. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I get everything right.
No problem.
I always forget. Yeah, strength 6 up to 7 because of synapse. 5 attacks. Hitting on. Oh, I already hit. These were all hits, so these are wounds. So 2 at -2, 2 damage each, and then 3 devs.
Looking for 6s? Got to 1.
So 4 dead.
Yep.
And you want me to roll the Gene Stealers? It's
How many is it?
40 attacks. Hitting on 2s, strength 5. 6s are devs. How many do you have left?
I have 4 left.
Yeah. You want me to roll it?
Yeah, let's roll it.
Alright. Make me roll on my dice. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 34, 36. Alright, 40 attacks, 4 attacks each, 10 guys. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
See the dice? Yeah, you can see the dice box. Yeah. Rerolling 1s. There's another 1. There's
Josh
another
Masters,
1.
you're looking delicious.
All.
Matt Spolerick.
All hit.
Nice. Thank you, Maddie.
So 5s, because T6. Okay, 1 less attack. And 6s are devs.
Okay.
So you got 4 guys left?
Yep.
So I need at least 8 6s, and then we don't have to roll any saves.
And they have 2 wounds apiece? Or are they 2 damage apiece?
These are only 1 damage each.
Okay.
So there is 4, 5 6s, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at AP 2.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
then
All right. Yep. We'll
5
scoop
that
'em.
go straight through.
Okay.
All right. I was at the. I guess I could consolidate into the Grot squad with the Lictor. I didn't realize he was that close. The Gene Stealers are going to stay put.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll just consolidate into them. Yeah, so they can swing. Yeah, just touch them.
Okay.
And then I got the Lictor over there that has to swing into the truck. It hits with everything. wounding on 5s, T8. 3 AP2s.
Okay. And for sixes. Oops.
Ooh, there's a 6.
Nope.
So
none.
6 damage.
Down to 4.
Oh man, you almost could have killed it. Okay, you can swing back.
Alrighty. So we're gonna get 3 inches here. So we'll touch. Like so. And what's he saving on? This little son of a gun?
4s.
Alrighty. So let me just go to the Gretchen real quick. Okay, so we have 3 attacks with the Runt Herd, hitting on 3s. All of them.
Oh, nice.
Strength 5.
T6.
Okay. 5s. 1 save. No AP.
Fails.
1 damage.
Down to 5.
And then the Grotties, there are 4 of them. They got a close combat weapon hitting on 5s. Just 1. Strength is 2, so 6s. Nope, so just 1 there.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah. So that goes with his little thingy. Okay. I can fight back with the truck.
Oh, all right. Alrighty, the truck here is gonna go 3 attacks with the wheels. We're hitting on 3s, just 2. And then strength 6. Was that 4s?
Yep.
2 saves. No AP.
4s. Saves 1. Takes 1.
Wrecking ball misses.
It's on 5. Okay.
Okay.
So I got assassination for 5, and I'm gonna discard mark for death for a CP.
Did you discard behind enemy lines?
Redrew it. You can redraw it turn 1.
Oh.
You shuffle it back in. I mean.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so we got behind with 1 unit or 2.
I got rid of behind.
You're getting rid of that.
I got assassination, and then I drew marked for death,
Sweet.
and I'm discarding marked for death for a CP. And scored assassination.
Cool. Goes over to me.
Yep.
Alrighty. We'll go 2 CP. Draw this up here.
So what was the issue with the 2 damage last
So
time?
I'm up to 1 CP. So my reactive move is 2 CP, so I can't do that. But I can do the loan up.
I think it should be at 2 CP.
Well, I spent 1 to re. What did I do?
You were at 0, then you just ditched a card. So
Oh,
that should
yeah,
get
now
you
I'm
1.
at 2.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you're
you're
at
right. Okay. What did I spend? Oh, I spent my 1.
On a reroll to kill that truck.
Yes. Which I
All right. So we have established locus,
probably needed.
and we have behind enemy lines. So what's established in the midboard?
Now behind you can redraw.
Behind you can redraw
Or
for
shuffle it back in.
That's
Update
Draw a new one.
always points to reflect battle ready.
We both drew behind enemy lines turn 1.
It's tough. Cleanse.
Are done. Cleanse is not much better. So 2 actions
Okay.
that you have to do out in the middle.
Okay.
So my CP is enough to overwatch with. So this is like my only overwatch threat.
Uh-huh.
These guys.
Okay. That's fair.
They've basically got line of sight on both the middle objectives.
Established locus.
Within 3 of the middle or my deployment zone.
Yeah. Cleanse we're going to be able to do for probably 1.
And the hit marker is the middle of the board.
Hit marker is the middle. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Spicy.
Hmm.
I held back a little bit. I only charged 1 Genius Terror Squad in.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is me playing conservatively.
You're sick. Okay. So that's got to head this way. Get shots there. Wrap around. And then do our best over here. Because I can't really find any shots.
So no
No, no, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
You gotta
Probably
walk your
good,
way
yeah.
into his deployment zone.
Yeah, right? You ain't kidding.
Score both those.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So he's got cleanse and establish. You
Yeah.
got that?
Oh, you discarded behind enemy line? Oh,
Yeah, for
you
free.
reshuffle
Just-
it. You
yeah,
can
just
reshuffle it. You put it
re-drop.
back in the deck if you draw it turn 1. It's one of
Yes,
those
sir.
ones.
One of those types. All right. So, what are we thinking here? Because we definitely want to be able to shoot this. All right. So, command phase, we have to give some orders. What's the toughness on this? Just 4.
4, yeah.
Okay. And any fights first here, right?
Yeah.
And
both
there?
electors, yeah.
Okay.
And these guys, but yeah.
Okay. That's fair. And I can't see them, right? Because this is right here.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
This wall and this one. So this is open back here.
Okay. How many melee attacks apiece on them?
6.
6.
Yeah.
6 attacks each?
Yes.
And they save on what?
4s with a 6 of invuln.
4s with and they have how many wounds each?
3 wounds each.
Okay.
And they have stealth.
Yeah, darn. So that's there.
Yeah, 4 ups. Yeah. And they heroic intervene for free, which I've never done with them.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to let me think about some orders while I'm here. Anything here? No, I don't think. Yeah, I'll do. Well, I guess I shouldn't. Shooting here. Really, your shooting threats are going to be through the mid board.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not going to fail this. What about toughness here? T6.
T6.
Toughness here. T4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So orders wise, this war boss here is going to shout over to this unit of boys and going to give them +1 strength.
Right.
So he takes a leadership test for which he passes,
Okay.
and then this squad here just gets that strength bonus. And they have it here through till I start again.
Your next command phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
This war boss here is going to shout to this unit of flashgits, and he's going to give them +1 strength as well. +1 to hit, maybe. Actually, he'll shout to them and give them +1 to hit in their shooting phase. They're okay. So
Is it leadership 7 across the board, pretty much?
yeah, somebody has a 6. I think it's actually the beast boss. So I think it's pretty much leadership 7 across the board. I'm going to pay. Let's see, because we can go here. And how far away are we? So we can rotate, rip up here, and then they can get out. They're on the objective there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pay a CP for a fallback shoot and charge for this truck.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to
The
me.
truck's gonna shoot, or are they
The
gonna
f-
get
it-
out? Can they get out if it falls back, even if you do fall back shoot and charge?
Oh, you got to let me know.
I don't use transports. Because are you using the strat on the truck
On
to
the
fall
truck.
back shoot and charge?
Yeah, I guess just.
Alright, let me fall. So disembarking. All right.
He's playing knights with it.
He built 2.
Is that
He built the
movement
one with the guns, and
phase?
he's like, damn, the one with the one with guns is better.
Where is this?
Yeah, well, better than the sword. But then he was like, damn.
Because if they fall back, yeah, can they get out? That's the
Yeah.
question. See if you can find that out for me, please.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
When he built his army, he didn't really.
Oh, there we go.
He built 2 of his.
Yeah, fall back.
To the game, you know. Yeah.
Transports.
In the meantime, this unit of Grotz is going to fall back. I'm just going to start moving them.
Oh, he's just more of a D&B guy.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Units cannot disembark from transport that advanced or fell back.
Okay.
And I think the strat just lets you shoot and charge. It doesn't mean you like didn't fall back.
Right.
Easy to start with him or space.
Okay, so let me think then for a sec.
So they could
So-
get out and then move.
Right. The problem is they can get out, then they can go. It's a
They get-
big unit,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it
You wouldn't be
can,
able
it can get to 9. You know what I
because
mean?
you'd have to stay outside an inch of him.
Right.
which
So it'd
means
be
you'd have
here
to
and
fit-
it'd be trailing behind.
Yeah, you'd have to like circle around. So it means only like a couple guys would probably get line of sight on them,
Right.
and then they can just charge out.
Because it hit all his elves are T3.
Right.
If
Right.
he was Marine T4, it would be a little bit harder to go.
That's true.
Well, you could fall back the truck, shoot and charge, and then they just shoot. Just use firing deck.
Yeah.
I
Then
think
the
still
problem is they
works.
hit on 6s.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal.
I mean, they have stealth too, so it's -1 to hit anyway.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's true.
So they're hitting on 6.
But with
So
they get the
what?
full, they get the,
Can't disembark.
They don't get the
right.
rerolls.
they don't get the rerolls, which is half the
What? Yeah.
half the battle. So what I'll do is I won't spend the CP. What I'll do is just fall back with the unit naturally.
Okay.
The guardsman knows that well.
So
Battle shock test on him.
okay,
He's
he
below half.
he goes up to 5 in the command phase.
Okay.
So
Now he's at
with
half.
yes, so with
Okay.
he goes up 1. So order of operations wise.
Yeah.
He's
Before
up-
he does
Yep.
battle shocks. Yep.
So yeah, we're done our rest of our command phase. So start of the movement phase. I'm gonna just see if these Grotz can farm me a CP on this back line.
Is that all your?
Dear God, I should only
Orders?
roll 1 die, and that's
I guess
all my
so,
orders
yeah.
in the command phase. Yep.
Okay.
So
So rotate and then move.
So
10.
basically rotate here, around, and then move 10.
Yeah.
So we'll get.
It gets up to like the edge of the building almost if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
I think I'm gonna go here, and then instead of moving another 2 this way, I'm gonna use a rotate for 2 and go like this.
But once you rotate once,
Uh-huh.
you can just as you're moving, you could just spin in circles. You only have to pay the rotate tax
Fee
once.
once.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll spin in a circle.
Yeah.
And I'll go like this.
So it does this cool backup maneuver, and then it's like still spinning around, doing
And it's
donuts as it's
whipping
backing
it.
up.
Cool. I love it.
I mean, that's very orky.
It is. I love that. Alrighty. Movement wise, we're gonna move these guys here. They're 12. So I don't know that you can overwatch them, right?
If I can't see them at the start, which I can't,
And
as
then
long as I
can't
don't
see-
see them at the end. So if they landed like behind this ruin,
Right.
then,
What
yeah,
about
I
if they
can't.
landed like here?
Then I can, because if they're in the ruin, then it opens line of sight to and from them. So they can't touch this ruin, or else I can see them.
Okay. Even with this thing here,
Yeah,
it's
because this
supposed
is supposed to be just like a little. I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. It's
yeah.
supposed to be a 2-inch or less wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. If you want to overwatch and spend the CP, you rip
So
it.
let me. Like, what else could I overwatch? Nothing really. Unless, I mean, you can move your knobs out. Oh, I could have overwatched this truck. Is what I could have done.
But the problem is with the open is like.
But then you can just get out, and I'm probably just giving you
Not being already famous,
a free
how much
disembark.
people would listen
So I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's opposed to the UFC.
Because you're gonna have.
If you're sending
You're gonna bring your
information
knobs
out,
out.
Have you looked at other podcasts?
What are these guys doing?
Like, is it
They're going to go there and attempt to cleanse.
no, like
Cleanse.
right now,
Yep.
like,
Worth 2 points, but it just gives me a little bit of board presence.
boys
Um,
like they bring people on.
I'll let you have that one.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to bring the knobs out.
Okay. What's your Overwatch end point? Is 18, right?
I mean, these guys are all 24, and this is the 18 flamer.
I feel like the ceiling is
So
Okay.
that gets me, out here or anywhere behind the Gene Stealers.
Okay, understood.
well, yeah.
Movement wise,
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
move these guys up
You'd have to like maybe
6.
leave room.
And I still have my. If I don't spend that CP, then I could still do a reactive move at some point.
Okay,
Nowadays, like, with Patreon,
makes sense.
So as nice it would be to just kill those guys,
just get super
could
fans.
use the CP for more important
I don't even
things.
have like a bunch of views. like Mr. Beast has sponsor videos. Other people, they have like super fans. They have a few thousand people that subscribe, and then they get like.
Let's see. Move through here. Are you okay if I roll an advance roll for these knobs and kind of move them to create a little bit more space for these guys to land on this little?
Yeah.
So I'm going to advance with.
I think you've given me enough gimmies.
Let's see. There's
You can do whatever you want, man.
Oh, thanks.
Want to re-roll that advance? Go for it.
So there's money to be made.
Let's see. Because I don't know that I want to charge with them anyway, so yeah, I'll take advantage of an advance with them. Because there's.
If you just want to watch Mr. Beast,
Gosh darn
There's
it.
your one.
Gosh darn
Should
it.
have took the reroll.
I know. Son of a gun.
I'm sitting here at my desk all day and I'm just listening to shit. Not really like looking at it, but like listening. There's always a market for.
Slide
I'll look at the chat.
Sounds good.
Who's in the chat?
Yo, we definitely got Ben in the chat. Beta. Wait, who's Beta? He said, "Let's get it, Joshy."
They popped in
Who's
last
this?
stream too.
Beta. You know Beta?
No.
Somebody Josh knows.
Beta.
Beta.
Just Beta.
Las Vegas. Alright, so
Ben
that.
says lore accurate movement, Josh.
Really? Can you ask him to explain?
Yeah, give us a little more, man. Is there like an orc, typical orc tactic like that?
Right? Now you got me all.
Charge straight out.
Yeah. Okay, so this unit here is going to go an inch. They're the ones with the white bases. They're going to stay an inch off the wall. Like so.
Yeah. So now,
Talk to me.
now do I want to reactive move? Because you still got the boys to move.
Yep.
Cause so I get a flat 6-inch move. So I could just like move 6 inches away. So then you got an 8-inch charge or something for them, but you can still move them up. So
How much CP is that? Just one?
2.
Ooh, I'd
So it's all my
really like you to
CP.
use that.
And then I can't interrupt or anything.
I'd really appreciate that.
So keep going.
Okay, I shall.
I'll reevaluate.
Okay.
Because a heroic would be nice probably too.
Okay. We'll go. This guy's
If
gonna.
you're down to do something, I'm down.
Podcast?
At least try it.
Yeah, dude.
This
my focus
for
is like this shit, but
Isn't that last sight is...
line of sight on this little chungus.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And then I'll use the 2 inches to do a pivot, just to swing this truck around like this to get a little closer here.
So what do you think?
Keep going.
It's okay. You're stressing me out.
I'm just gonna hover. I'm gonna stand right behind you and just look over your shoulder.
Yeah,
I'll be
God
like,
dang it,
"So
bro.
What you doing next, man?
Yeah, you're
What you
stressing
doing
me
next?
out.
Oh, you're gonna put that where?
All right, let's go. I can go 6, so I want to stay outside of the inch.
Focus. And then
And I know this is probably where the Overwatch comes, but I'm okay with it.
Are we in flamer range? I mean, you're just out of flame range because flame range is like right at the front. So it'd just be like. I mean, I can get 5 guys doing blast,
And they'll even have like 2 scenes because it'll be like top down.
or I can do a reactive
Have, like,
move.
the close up here, and then maybe like the whole image on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because you'll shoot.
I mean, reactive moves.
Just so you know, too, with their sticky, I'm going to put a little
6
thing
to
here.
7.
But this thing's sticky now.
Oh, I can Overwatch for free because I have the hive tyrant.
You still have your thing?
Okay.
I forgot he was there. Yeah, so we'll do it. We'll do it.
She's hanging out at
Yeah,
Bogey's bar.
he's just so it's just
I'm not in a rush.
these. So 5 guys doing blast.
She works there?
There's 20 in there.
Yes.
So
So she,
it's 5d3 plus
He said you guys been hanging out.
4 times 5 plus 20
Double date.
What?
shots. Because it's plus 4 blast for each one.
Okay.
Because there's 20 guys, and it's d3 shots, so it's 5d3 plus 20 shots. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, what am I? Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 31 shots.
Good, man.
Hitting on sixes.
We had like a little.
This is orc shooting right here.
Bit of
I guess so.
25,
relationship.
31. Sixes.
Didn't play out perfectly from the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't wait to be here.
6. Pretty much average. Only strength 7, so
Okay.
3s.
We're the same age as us.
Ugh. 2
She's 20.
at AP 2.
Absolutely.
2 at AP dead.
Yeah, do 3 damage each.
Yep.
Is that worth it? Yeah, maybe.
It's free.
I mean, yeah. Should have been like 4 dead on average.
18 days.
I'll be 30.
Yeah, I don't think I had another free strat to use, so yeah, that's probably good.
Fights first here, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So the move is now movement's there, movement's there.
Oh, so now I can still react to move. No, keep going.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my CP. I'm just
All
getting in your head.
I guess so. It's working.
That's what this detachment does. Is it just makes you overthink
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
it just plays mind games.
Yeah, it's pretty spicy. All right, so we'll go into some shooting.
Mind games.
No, I'm just kidding.
The two guys here with rockets are gonna fire. Probably yeah, into here.
Okay.
So I'll go D3 shots apiece with blast.
Okay.
So that is 4 shots, and then how many are in that unit?
11. So
11.
plus
So-
4.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of like
On 5s.
when what's his name? Strickland versus
2.
3 of them in there,
Stalin.
and then strength is 9, right? So 2.
T4. 2.
So
2 saves, AP 2.
5 up invulns. Save them both.
They have a 5 up invul in this
Yes.
unit?
Yeah, Gene Stars do.
Interesantes. Okay.
And they're 2 wounds each.
Okay. Let me grab this.
They have a 5 up save too, so they don't like
No benefit there.
no cover benefit or anything.
I might as well rip it.
Don't forget to cleanse.
Heck yeah.
Cleansing with the Storm Boys.
Yeah, the one without the lid.
So we got 1, 2. Wait, there's 20, and then this guy, 2 guys shot, so that's 19 guys. They all got a slugger, so we're gonna just shoot them because we might as well.
I killed 2.
Ooh, you're right. So it would be -2 is 17 minus the 2 guys that just shot would be 15 plus, yeah, no, just 15.
Okay.
So we get rid of 6 and get rid of 10. So
Brutus.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm missing a die.
He's like, look at
somewhere.
this shit orc movement.
Alrighty, so we're on 5s.
Alright.
Yeah, Ben was saying that when you spawn the truck,
Oh, yeah,
that
right?
kind of movement, like that crazy.
Says it.
And
is
threes?
definitely works.
1, 2, 3 saves.
5 ups. Fails all 3 of those.
Okay.
1 damage each.
Yep.
Alright, kills 1, and a guy takes a wound. I want you to get a little bit closer. Put on this guy in the front.
All the shots here from this truck are going to go. Let's see. We'll put all the rockets into this guy behind cover, and then the shock attack gunshot going here.
Alright, so I will spend a CP to give the Neurolictor the 6-inch lone up.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can select new target.
So you can just, you can select,
Okay.
put it up somewhere else.
I'll just go everything into here then, I guess.
Okay.
So we'll
Does
go.
have stealth, if that helps.
Okay. So the rocket, there's first guy has 2 pistols. So just do these real quick. 1 hits, 1 doesn't. Strength 9. 1 save. AP 2.
6 up.
Okay. Flat 3 damage.
Okay. He's down to 2.
Okay. Then we'll do the 5 rocket boys. They have D3 apiece. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is.
This is flash gets in here?
These are tank busters.
Oh, tank buses.
I thought I heard the beat.
15,
I'm gonna have to
13.
delete that from my.
What is send it?
You're like,
Oh,
"Dude,
let's
you
do
lost
flash
all the way."
gets.
It
Yes.
was like,
Alright.
it was wrong.
What was this
It's on
here?
my Omada app.
He didn't have any penalties to the shooting,
minus
right?
1 to hit.
Minus 1 to hit?
Stealth, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Sixes?
Yep.
They're fine.
I was like, 'cause I tried to redo it.
And then strength 9, right? So 3s, 2 saves, AP 2.
Sixes. Nope.
Yep, okay, so we'll get him.
Walk all the way around. Ciao.
Chungus.
Chink.
That one is
Okie doke.
from
I'll send this die over your way too.
Nice.
This shooting here, does he have stealth as well?
Yes.
Okay. So they have +1 to hit, so it just evens out.
Yeah.
And how many wounds? He has 5 wounds left.
Yeah.
He saves on a
4 up.
4
Base
up.
save, yeah. No invul.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Just trying to see if it's worth it. No, I'll leave it for right now. Just shoot normally. I don't think anyone. Yeah, no one here's died, so it's gonna be 40 shots.
Okay.
And we
With
are
the hit
hitting.
on?
We're hitting on 5s to 4s, back up to 5s
Okay.
with sustained hits.
All right. I just want to see how many this does.
No problem.
I haven't seen flash kits shooting in a long time.
Shiz. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I'm using this to gauge how dangerous it is for the rest of my army.
15.
I know
That's
he's
fair.
dead.
20.
I'm just making you roll
Okay,
dice.
the
Maybe-
5. No, I like it. I'm gonna just do 2 sets of 20.
This is scientific research.
Let's do.
Let's see what the 20 does. This should kill it.
So we're back to 5s with sustained hits.
Oh, that's a lot sustained.
Let me pull out everything that's not a 5. Just do just this first wave.
Yeah. This will kill
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in. And then strength on this gun is 6, right? So
it.
T6.
T6, yep.
Yep. So we're looking for 4s. See if I can get a
Very nice. Good
1,
that
2,
time.
3, 4, 5 only.
Uh,
5 saves.
AP?
AP 1.
I get cover. Yes. So everybody's on the
All right,
base.
bro.
iron.
Yeah. See.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you, bro.
My co-producer.
So this is where that cover thing from
gave,
last time
rest of the night off.
that we were talking about the other day. So
Yeah.
like this guy's overhanging, so he actually wouldn't be able to shoot, which means your whole unit wouldn't be able to see me. So if he's just right
Oh,
there,
interesting. He has to be fully on.
yes, has to be full. Yeah, model has to be fully on.
What about
And-
this guy? Because
and-
he's hanging.
We'll say that they can see that like the tip of his claw.
Oh,
or
gotcha.
something.
So if he was more so like that.
Yeah, even this guy, like he's got a line of sight, comes up here. We'll say he can see the tip of that.
Okay.
But like if that one guy's overhanging, now
Yeah,
I get cover from
yep.
all your shooting.
Yep.
So no cover, so 5 ups. I do save 2, so 3 go through, which is enough,
2 damage apiece.
enough to kill him with that. Boom.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Any other shooting?
They're doing it.
No, they can't. He fell back.
Yep.
They're doing my little Schusters, so they're doing their thing.
Cleansing.
They're cleansings. And then what we're thinking is you have already overwatched, right? So you only have 1 CP, so
Yeah.
there's no interrupt available.
No. I mean, you only got 1 charge, right?
I have the
Well, I
knobs
mean,
here.
yeah, but yeah. One of those units should be able to do some damage to me.
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go this unit first into here. I just don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if I want to sacrifice the knobs. I'd rather have it be a boy mosh and then try and get on this point.
Yeah.
So boys in here.
Okay.
A 9er. Okay. So if they can base, they must.
Yeah.
Fights first here, right?
No.
No?
The
Ooh.
neurolictors don't get fight first.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring this guy up top here.
You just have to end closer to the target unit.
Okay.
So once you like base everyone,
Right.
you could take like those guys in the back or those guys over there, and they can, as long as they end, 0.1 inches closer,
Right. So like for
then
instance,
they could
this
pile in.
this guy has to end closer. He could come around like this.
Yeah.
But I guess
So
technically he
take
has
your
to base.
take your guys. I don't know which way to do this, but there's a way to do this.
Yeah, there is definitely a way. So let me just base first.
Yeah.
Because these guys are not going to be
Take
able to
like
get
these guys from
mathematically
over
closer.
here because
Yeah.
they'll never get to him. So use those guys to base first.
Right.
Pick up that building if you want.
It's got some guys on top of it.
Like
Aaron, what's
this.
the name of the
tournament that you guys are playing this mission for?
So this is one of the tournaments for East Coast Games, their April tournament.
9, like so. All right, so now basing wise, I'll bring some of these guys, like you said, from the back.
Yeah.
We'll go like this, and then
Yeah,
this,
take like from this side over.
right, and
And
rip
now-
this.
Now you
no
just
one
me-
can base, so
yeah,
now,
so nobody can base. So then measure like from that back guy to
Yeah.
this to the Gene Stealer unit.
Right.
What's the distance to the closest guy there?
7.
So you have to be at 6.9 when you end your move.
Got you. So he could come all the way like over here,
Yeah.
in theory.
And you just want him to be closer. If you're trying to tag up the Neuralink,
Yeah, I am.
you want to be closer to him than you are to the Gene Stealer, so you would then fall, or you would consolidate into the
Into the- that
into the
back.
Neuralictor. Because like
Gotcha.
now, if you're 3.1 this way and it's 3.2 that way, you would still have
You
to
still have
pile
to
in
come
that
this way. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. I see. Let's go up here then.
This would be easier if there wasn't like a building in the way and stuff, but this
Yeah,
is
such is.
this
It's
is
okay.
the finesse
finesser.
phase.
9 here. So they just have to maintain coherency, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
2 within 2.
All right, then we'll go like this.
That should be all good there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Yeah, so you'd probably only get like
Maybe
these three
these two and
guys,
this guy
yeah,
here.
keep piling them.
Yeah, that's fair. That sounds good. One guy to maintain the blob.
Yeah. He does have precision though, so just make sure.
Who?
Do you have a character in here?
No.
Okay, you know what.
Nope.
The Neuralictor has precision.
Okay. And he's T6?
6. No, T5.
T5?
Yeah,
Okay.
T5, but 7 wounds with a 4 of invuln.
Okay. So what I'll do is, let me see. I actually don't think I'm gonna rip the knobs out. I think they're gonna chill.
T5.
Ooh, thank you, Tom. I think they're gonna chill for right now.
So you just gotta hope the boys do the job though.
Yeah, I think so.
Or you can give them what? You can give them sustained.
I give them sustained or lethal,
Yeah.
but they have +1 strength. So right now they're strength 5, so they're wounded
so they're wounded
3s
on
and
3s.
4s.
Yeah, so you take
So
sustained.
probably
If
yeah,
you do
sustained.
that.
So let's see here. This guy's gonna come up and touch. We're gonna come up here, split this number and touch. He's gonna come around here to touch. He's gonna touch through.
Yeah,
Can you?
fight through the wall. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
fight through the
within-
wall. He'll maintain the
within an inch.
coherency.
Yep.
This guy will do his thing.
You stand on top of that.
Stand on top of this
Yeah, that's
chungus,
fine.
and then we'll touch here. We'll dirty touch here.
And
then he'll-
maintains coherency, basing the guy that's touching the Neuralictor.
Yep, like
Yep.
so. Everyone else is eligible here to fight. Let's see. Yeah, he's based through there.
Yep.
And that's that. So we'll
Yep.
spend. I think that's all I got here. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. So I mean, no, because you didn't charge him. Yeah. So I can't heroic or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll spend the CP. I'll go to 1.
Okay.
And what we'll do is we'll go sustained hits. I'll do the fight here first, just so that we're not wasting too much time.
Okay.
We have 3 attacks here, because this is our dude with the power claw. He's like
Cool.
the sergeant.
Nope.
He is on 4s, looking for some 6s. Not a darn thing.
Okay.
That's such is life.
Yep.
We have 2 guys with choppas, and we have, let's see, 3 attacks apiece. So we're looking at 6 attacks on 3s. So we'll pull this out here.
Okay.
Strength 5.
T5. 4s. 2.
2 saves, AP 1.
Save them both.
Okay. Again, just trying to,
Yeah.
gum him up a little bit. So we'll go over here. I'll do the 2 guys with the rockets first with the 2 close combat weapons, 2 apiece. We're on 3s, so we have 2 misses with 1 sustained. They are strength 5, so 3s. Nothing.
Okay.
Okie doke. So boys wise, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at 3 attacks.
This guy too. 12.
Oh, 12. Yep.
And the claw guy then, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So 13. 13 guys. He's just a traditional boy. This
Oh.
is the sergeant.
Okay.
Sometimes I run 2 models of 10.
Right.
So he acts in that way. So it's 12. With the choppas, we have 3 attacks apiece.
13.
13, 3 attacks apiece. What's that?
20 at 39.
39.
39.
Okay. So we'll do.
Oh, sorry. -1 to hit from the Broodlord. That's his ability.
Okay. We'll do 25, and then we'll do 14.
Okay.
First 25 here on 3s up to 4s.
Yep.
Looking for some 6s.
Almost forgot about that. That's important.
Yeah, that's big.
It's a lot of 3s.
Yep, that's a lot of 3s. 2 sustained hits. And then this is going to be, because we're strength 5, so we're going to go to 3s. So we have 5, 10, 12 saves at AP 1 to start.
12. 5 ups. Save 2. So that's 10 wounds. So I had a guy in a wound? No, you killed the... Did I have a guy in a wound?
I don't know.
It was somebody over here. This guy had a wound.
Okay, cool beans.
So he comes out, and then we'll do that. 5. Dead, and then another guy's on a wound. 14. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of these guys had a wound.
I think so too. I think that's the dice I accidentally gave you back. Yeah. I'll do the last 14.
Now we're cooking.
No, so maybe that other lictor was on full health. No.
No,
keep
no,
going.
yeah.
Okay,
Let's see.
He died anyway.
Yikes. This many, 1 sustained, and then on 3s.
The 3s miss?
What's that?
3s miss?
3s do miss.
Yeah.
Yep, because 3's up to 4s.
You had a 3 in there.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just roll 5 again.
Well, he did put one back in for sustain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he put a dice in and he had a 3 sitting there.
Okay, so 4 saves down to 3 saves.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right.
3 saves. AP 1.
5 ups. Save 1.
Okay.
2 more?
Yep.
Or 2 more single damage?
Yes.
Okay, so there we go. Is that all of them?
That's all of them.
All right, so you did need the knobs.
Yeah, I would have
All right.
sacrificed them.
So I'll do the Neurolictor first, so he doesn't get cut out. It's on 2s. Ooh. Good thing he hits on 2s. Strength 5. 6 because he's in Synapse, so 3s. 3 at AP 2, 1 damage.
3 of them. Okay, so it's just gonna kill this like so, and then this
That
guy's
takes
gonna
a
be
wound?
on a wound. Yeah.
All right, and then we got 3 Gene Stealers left.
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 12 attacks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hit. And then strength 5, T5.
Yep.
4, 6 are devs. So 4 at -2. And then 3 devs.
Okay. Damage?
1 damage each.
Okay, so 4 at -2 is just gonna go straight through.
Okay.
So
And then 3 devs, so 7 altogether.
okay.
And then we'll just do the Broodlord, 5 attacks. You're rolling 1s. 5 hits. He's going to be strength 7s, 3s, twin linked. No plus it, yeah. So 2 at -2, and then a dev, so 3 more dead.
Okay.
And we'll stay stuck in.
Cool beans.
Okay.
So that is the only fights. I'll cleanse there. That happens immediately.
Yep.
And then I'll ditch establish locus for a CP to take me up to 2
Okay.
and pass it over to you.
All right.
Cleanse 1 or 2.
Cleanse only 1.
So end of your turn. I gotta decide if I want to pick anything up, and I don't think so because the Raveners can just. Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Do it up.
So
Now we get
If I
talking
need to,
head
I can
from
just-
Josh while we send Aaron to the bathroom.
Yeah.
that's what happens when I drink 24-ounce coffee right before I get here.
Oh yeah, 24. That's
I didn't finish it.
a guarantee.
It's only 2/3. Keep going.
All right, so
Do I want
at the end of round
So,
1,
all I'm trying to think is, do I want to pick up these
Josh is gonna
Raveners?
score 2.
We'll go to 12.
Because if I need to, I can just drop them back down, but I don't think I can get back on the
12.
point. Oh, God. Yeah, so I think they stay there. And I'll pick these guys up. So they go uppy downy, and then I do have a CP, so I could pick up another unit, but I don't need to. Yeah. All right. So, starting my turn, draw 2 secondaries, area denial, and behind enemy lines.
Okay.
So, let me think about that while I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Do I mute this somehow?
You can just take it off.
Yeah, take it off because I can't figure out how to mute it, even though there's a mute button.
Makes sense.
Good thing you remembered, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had to just end the whole thing. That would have been crazy. Area denial behind enemy lines. You'll both earn another CP. Aaron hasn't spent any, right? He's at 3.
He's at 2 at the top of this turn.
Oh, okay, so then that means he spent 1
Yeah.
last turn. So you guys both have 2 now.
I only have 3 because I discarded a secondary at the end of turn 1. So I had 1, then I gained 1 when I discarded at the end of my turn, and then I just gained up to 3 at the start of this round.
So you didn't spend 2 last turn?
No, sir. Only thing I spent on last turn was the sustained hits. I took back the truck thing once we decided they can't
You're
get
a
out.
professional streamer when you go to the bathroom and start a round 2 already. All right, other command phasey stuff. So Neurolictors can force battle shock tests, which is, so this guy can do it on the truck. So he's out of range of them. I'm not really worried about the boys. Yeah, so truck, take a battle shock test on the truck, no minuses.
Okay.
24 is the danger zone. What's that?
We're
Good.
okay.
And then battle shock test on this truck.
That one's
He
battle
fails.
shock.
Okay. So you get that, good sir. Okay, and then I can give out my synapse to 2 things, which they're out of range. So gargoyles get it, and these Von Ryans can get synapse, so they get +1 strength, basically.
Okay.
Actually, instead of gargoyles, we'll put it on the Death Leaper. He doesn't actually have synapse. All right, that's my command phase. Air denial. I got behind enemy lines. That's funny. All right, and if I fall back from a unit, you can do a 6-inch charge.
6-inch
6-inch
reactive move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So let's get that out of the way. So the Gene Stealers will fall back, and they will go.
Josh, do you need coffee or Dr. Pepper?
No, sir. I'm good.
So
Thank
they're
you,
gonna
though.
Come that way. He's just gonna like run behind you to over here. So just kind of
Have you tried these yet? Dr. Pepper Zero?
No.
do a loop,
They're solid.
loop-de swoop,
And this is a fallback,
fall back.
and you can move over my models on
So
a
they're
fallback?
just like running back this way.
Okay. And
they're
what's their
like-
movement?
8.
Okay.
So they just made like a little line, and he moved like to there, and they just moved around. He didn't rotate.
Okay.
You want a reactive with the boys? I don't know if it gets you anything.
Puts me on that point. I guess there probably just gives you something to shoot,
Yeah.
but they're gonna get shot anyway. But what else could you shoot?
Oh, 24 ounces. I get it now. Yeah, 24-ounce coffee is the danger zone, Sean says.
Yeah.
And Ben says no battle shock for the Gene Stealers.
Oh, yeah, shoot. 3d6. They're fine.
Oh,
Anybody else?
man.
No,
Let's
they're
see.
just down.
Ben, keeping us
Good
honest.
job. Somebody's got to do it.
Ben's the man.
I'm at 2 CP now.
I hope Jared's ignoring like the birth of his godson and just watching.
Are you moving or keep going?
You keep going.
All right. And your real Overwatch threats, those guys?
Yeah, they're pretty
can
spicy.
Do something in
They can
Overwatch?
pop lethals.
Yeah.
So they'd be,
Do they have sustained normally?
they have sustained normally, so it'd be sustained
Yeah.
lethal combo.
So. I want to bring out these wars.
What do you think, Bruce? We just keep the
Yeah.
living room like this
Hmm.
until Tuesday?
Oh, that was a mistake.
Okay. So advance the Von Ryan's Leapers. Ooh, okay. Oh, they still go 11. So they're just gonna like run out past the truck. And they're just gonna fall down like a bunch of jackasses. Oh, primary, I'm on 3 for
Mhm.
15. Yeah, so you can one there. One there.
And how many wounds apiece, Joe? You told
They're
me
3
already.
each.
3.
4 up save. Stealth doesn't matter if you're overwatching. And they're going to be T6 right now.
T6 right now?
Or strength 6. T5.
Okay. Yeah, I'll rip an Overwatch there.
All right.
So how does this work with? So okay.
Line of sight.
Yeah.
I think all of them really have line of sight.
In terms of cover, though, would
I wouldn't get
because we can see the whole lane.
any. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll do it real quick. We'll rip it. Go down to 2 CP.
All right. You do
Take these
that.
out.
I'll move some other stuff around here.
Yep. It's gonna be 40 shots. I'm just gonna do 20 at a time.
And Aaron, you scored on 3 objectives at the top.
Yeah.
6s. Looking for 6s, which will be sustained and lethal. Here's the first 20.
Okay.
So we got
3.
3.
3 lethals.
3 lethals, which turns into 3 sustains. So this would be 3s. So that would be
5.
It's gonna be 5, and then we'll roll the second volley. I guess that's just about average. 6 6s, 7 6s. So if I can get another 3 or 4 here, that would be ideal.
That's a bit more than
That's
3
a
or
little
4.
better. So let's take these. So we got.
6 that time.
So we'll take these 6 out. They'll be saves. It'll turn into 6 more here on 3s. 1 2 3 4. So that one was a 10er. The first one was a 5er. 15 saves, AP 1.
15 saves, AP 1. No cover. So I am saving on 5s.
Okay.
Not great.
2 damage apiece.
Oh, kills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the man. They ate that Overwatch. Nom nom nom.
Big Overwatch.
Nom 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 nom.
They ate
Always
it.
blowing some
All right.
That stays. That
Yep.
lethal is only once per game, so they can't pop another lethal.
Okay. Warriors are going to advance now. I really need more than that here, guys. That only gets me up to there. That'll have to do, pig. So they're just going to form a nice little line here.
Little Congo Libre.
He goes there. He goes there.
I start sweating when these boys come out with the big
And then
swords.
the prime floats. Staying within 2 of 2. To get a little bit closer. Alright. Advance the gargoyles. Get 2 S out of there.
Bro, that's crazy.
So you go
That's like-
13.
And the gargoyle's wings are a little tired
Yep.
with only
Very
just
much
1
so.
inch extra. I think
Very
I've seen a
annoying.
Space Marine too. They're attacking those
We got 2 CP.
big pillars. You just gotta shoot the gargoyles off.
Like,
Shoot the
There's like
goyles.
A million of them.
that would be so much better. So So what I'm trying to do,
Talk to me.
gargoyles are supposed to fly over here, get on the other side of these boys, shoot 6-inch move so they scoot over here, so I make a no fallout, no desperate escape zone over here. So you have to pile these guys out like over here, and then these guys get an easy charge. Because right now you could just pile them out over there and they're out of charge range. That doesn't do me anything. So I think I need to just free reroll this. I need something more than a 1. A 1. Perfect.
And another 1.
Perfect. So
The
like
odds are
that
just not in
dude.
his favor.
I can put like 1 right there.
Because I still got to maintain that.
Coherency.
Yeah.
Go back 1 to 1.
So if he gets to there, he can fly, so they can go over top of you.
No problem. Makes sense.
So we can do that. And then we Congo line. If you move, just rotate, spin your wing. Stay outside an inch of that dude. Boop, 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 boop. And then these back guys go over here. And then I could fly this guy all the way over to here. Gets there. Stay outside an inch of there. 'Cause then I'll get a 6-inch move. So then if I'm like an inch away from you here and I get 6 inches, should be able to get an inch past.
Are those
you.
2 separate?
It's 1
Because I
unit.
don't. Are we?
I gotta spread them out a little bit.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, now I gotta work out coherency. Coherency. So unless he's within 2 there, yeah. So they get as close as possible there. So they shoot and then they can move another 6 inches, which should theoretically let me pretty close. The back of his base. I don't know, maybe he goes like a little bit more that way or something. So then I just need
trust
to
you.
get around the other side of you, and then my coherency will be on this side, and then I'll have like a C from this way to a C going that way. And they'll get over there. Wish I rolled more than a 1. Okay. Where did I move? Death Leaper will advance. He gets a 4, so he can go 12.
We're at the top of round 2, Amanda, but a lot of stuff happened in round 1, so it'll start going faster after this.
How do you know? Oh jeez.
A.Y. Jameson. What's your middle name? Yugoslavia?
Just go like right there. You can go. Yeah, just go
Yolanda.
right there. That's
Definitely
fine.
Yolanda.
Alright.
Amanda Yolanda.
Alright. Got those knobs that are ready to come out at me. I just need to get some line of sight down the line here. So if he goes to there, he goes there. Back of his base gets wholly within the ruin. It's there. So he probably can't see. Where's the corner? Yeah. So he just needs to scooch. There we go. I didn't use the full 5 inches that way. So there, they should all have line of sight. Now this guy would just go right here. So he'll, I want to touch the middle? Yeah, I'll touch the middle. Touch the point. Hive Tyrant will advance. Goes 16. You do have some shit coming from reserve, don't you? Do you have anything? What do you have in reserve?
2 units of tank busters, shock attack guns, grots, storm boys.
Cool.
It's like 5 units, no big deal.
NBD.
What are you holding in reserves? A couple lictors?
Nothing right now. Oh, I got 3 Raveners I picked up.
Picked up from where? Top deck?
The uppy downy.
I'm just kidding. He gets all serious.
I'm thinking.
I'm
Man.
just
You're talking to me
kidding.
when I'm thinking. Can't talk to me when I'm thinking.
He's like, I bought them years ago, man.
Oh man, fucking with me. All right, so that's that. Biowar will stay there. Then we'll come over here. And we got some Gene Stealers, advancing them. All right, what's your
Pat, you're too kind to me.
12? Just box
But
it in.
that's actually you who has that title. If you ever come back.
Make this a little bit easier for all of us. Goes there. This dude's just going to come around. These guys are just going to move onto the point. So I'll stay an inch off the wall. And 3 of them on the point. I'll just stay like that. They fell back already. They moved up. That moved over. I got the other Raveners to bring in. And they just come back here for screening. What do you, the Storm Boys deep strike? Everything else is strategic?
Yeah.
All right. So I just have to worry about the Storm Boys deep striking.
Yes, sir.
I just don't want them in my back line. So that would just be annoying. Okay. So that's all screened out then. All right. Spore mines, doing spore mine things, or oh shit, I needed area denial.
Say, are you got me?
No, the spore mine will
You
just
got
stay
me.
there for area denial.
Oh, jeez.
That's what he's doing. He's just gonna sit there.
I think, just so you know right now, I think I could fit a little cluster. This is the Storm Boys are
So you
tiny.
got 5 of them.
There are 5. See about that 9.
So he's like right next to the wall. So it's
Okay.
right there. So can we fit 5 guys right there?
Maybe their bases are small.
All right. Well, there's no wall here, so he's like
Cool. Sounds
like
good.
that.
Sounds good.
There we go. Okay. They're dead. You're doing your thing. They're doing their thing. Okay. That's my movement phase. How many CP do you have?
12.
12. I got 12 too. All right. Shooting. We do the gargoyles first. And they will just all shoot into the Storm Boys.
Okay, doke.
So 10 dudes. And put on 4s. Strength 5, T5.
Yep.
4s. 1. No AP.
He's okay.
Hey. So now I gotta do this stupid move. Hey, I hear dice.
Whoa.
I pulled up my phone.
Nice.
He gets to there. Does that. Does that. And then we circle in and keep coherency this way. That's the farthest he can move up to there. And then he's going to go this way as well, so he'll go there to keep coherency there. And he goes there. Do it like that. Inch away from you. Okay. So they did their move. All right. And then it's these guys shooting. So all 6 of them into that. And then the flamer into the Storm Boys.
Storm Boys or normal boys? I don't know. You've
think
looked here, but you said
know,
Storm
yeah,
Boys. You confused me.
Yeah, I'm thinking I do want to shoot them. As much as I do want to kill those guys. Because they're just going to be annoying. But I think these guys are more annoying.
Sounds good.
Just because they can up you down and yeah.
Sounds
Flamer into them.
Okay.
6 big shots into that.
Okay.
So the 6 big shots. It's battle shocked? Yeah. So I get +1 to wound.
I think it has cover, right, in that little crescent.
Yes.
I guess
Yeah.
probably not going to matter in the long run.
AP3.
Yeah, not going to matter.
3 1s. 1 lethal. And then wounding on 2s. So 3 at AP3.
Okay, so we're looking for, what's the damage?
D6 +1 each.
Looking for 6s? Nope.
All right. Ooh, that's only 10 damage. 7 + 3, 10.
Yep.
Brad said, "Are you winning, sons?" Like that meme. Are you winning, sons?
Doesn't
Okay.
blow up.
That's not.
So now you gotta pile everybody out.
Okay.
Within 3 if you can.
Someone
Outside
will
an inch
win,
of
Brett. Too soon to tell.
Yeah.
Who?
So outside an inch there.
Yeah.
Good.
This guy here, how many attacks with this big?
6.
Okay. That's okay. I won't feel good, but it's okay.
Yeah. I hate playing against transports. We gotta do shit like this.
No, I get you.
Aaron, isn't that Biovore overhang? That's illegal.
You can suck it.
Goose.
He's on the ground floor, and there's no wall there technically, so he's
Oh, he's
just
on the
hanging
ground
out.
floor. Okay.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Seemed like he was up on the roof shooting
I can't put him in the building because we just have
little Tyranid
hobo
sperms
boxes here.
everywhere.
hobo homes.
All right. This is going to pop.
We're getting new terrain on the 9th
Yeah, so
in like actual GW terrain.
so it's actually coming Wednesday, but I don't know. It won't be Tuesday. You won't see it Tuesday. It'll be this again.
Only 2.
2. So I'm going to take it. I think that I can, because 2 units came out, I think I can disperse it.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, once I select something, it has to keep going there. But I think I'm going to give it here to the mech.
Oh, he's his own thing there.
He's his own thing. He's not with them.
So it's probably on a unit by unit basis. Let's see. So he could. I think he should have taken his own role.
Pat, I'm wondering the same thing. Is Aaron gonna eat his Chinese food?
I'm too invested here.
I don't. I mean, I don't
Transports.
think so. But unless that's new, because I've seen somebody do it.
Destroyed
So that,
any units. Units disembark. Instead, so units that disembark from a destroyed model are not affected by the deadly demise. Instead, you must roll d6 for each disembarking model. For each roll of 1, the model's unit suffers 1 mortal.
What's the question?
So he's his own unit.
okay.
So it's on a model by model basis, but then the wounds go on the unit. So we could say that he failed 1, but then the other one would still have to go on the ludas, or you can just take it more on the ludas,
Okay. I'll say you failed 1.
and then one mortal wound on those guys. Are they 1 wound each?
Yes.
Yeah,
Two
Warlords only eat if they're up by 50. They gotta be up.
Because
by
I took 2 mortals, gave him 1,
Yeah,
gave them 1.
that's fine.
There we go.
Oh, mine? Oh yeah.
And they're both battle shocked because they merged and disembarked. Flamer, 2d6 on the Storm Boys, 4 shots, beautiful. Auto hits, ignores cover, strength 5, T5, 4s, 3 at AP1, 2 damage each.
Okay. Looking for 6s. Does it get cover? Doesn't
No,
matter.
ignores cover.
Okay. So it's going to be 2 dead. I'll pull here and here.
Okay. And then my Biovore is going to make a Spore Mine. 4 screening purposes, like up here, so you don't drop in some tank busters and try and charge my Hive Tyrant or something. Because he's only good to there. So that would zone. Wait, how much room do I have over here? Let me do this. That gets up to there. That only gets up to there. So I need to be 9 inches away from here. So it'll just be like right there. So I'll just kind of screen out that edge a little bit. So now this is screened out. Deployment zone anyway. That's all my shooting. Charges. All right. Death Leaper is going to charge these guys first. Over here. Yep. 9. So he's going to come out over here. So, oh, the character's all by himself, right?
Yeah.
There's no character in the unit?
Nope.
No. Yeah, whatever.
You want to switch it up? You can change it if you want. Doesn't matter to me. I would just say re-roll the charge roll if you want to do it different.
So I got a 9. So, but no, we'll just leave it. That's fine. I don't feel like taking it back. All right, so warriors into this unit. So they would theoretically need a 6. I would like more. And I'm just gonna ignore the Storm Boys. Is that what I'm gonna do? How many attacks do the Storm Boys get and stuff?
3 apiece. There's a Power Claw in there, so he's gonna have AP2 do damage.
All right,
It's just one of them.
I should charge the Death Leaper that way. Is what I should have done. I'll just charge the Neurolictor into him or something. All right, warriors into the loot of this. Get a 6. Get a 7. So there's no wall here, right? So I have to base if I can. So he comes, he's basing there. And then he can get like in the wall here. He's right behind them. He goes that way. Goes inside. Touch. You're probably not going to be able to fight. Well, that means you could pile into some Storm Boys. Actually, both these guys probably could. They're actually closer, so they're going to have to. These 2 warriors are going to have to pile into the Storm Boys.
Okay.
Because they're closer than these guys are. All right. That's going to mess up my coherency. So I'm going to still charge the Neurolictor into them. The Storm Boys makes that. So he'll be over here. That's good there. Gargoyles will just hang out as a human shield. So then we come over here. All right, what are we doing, boys? So let's see. Gene Stealers charge the truck. It's on full health.
Mm-hmm.
And just the truck. And then whoever doesn't have enough distance will pile into the Gretchen or something.
Okay.
So just into the truck. 6.
And what these guys can charge as well this turn?
Yeah, fall back and charge on everybody. So we're gonna do this. He's gonna pivot and go like that, so I get more space for people to get in.
They got fallback and charge? What don't these guys have?
Loving parents.
I thought the hive mind is the most loving parent you have.
You'd think so. Just gotta stay outside. So I can't go right there.
We're at the top of the second round. Patty boy.
probably go this way.
Probably about to wrap up the charge phase.
He has to stay there for coherency. Neurolictor will charge the Grots too. Yeah, this thing makes it. You guys chill. So these guys.
Dude, how'd you get that felt in your dice box?
I bought a felt piece and cut it up.
I'm jealous.
Thanks.
Like, I don't want to leave these guys here, but if I don't do that, then these guys just pile out over here. So I think I have to charge them into this. And of course. So they can just kind of encircle you. I can't go there. So we'll go over here. Do it like that. So force a emergency disembark, at least, if I can pop it. Okay.
How'd you cut the felt? Like you put it in there and cut it, or you measured it and then?
So I used the pre-existing corner. I left that L, and then I just measured the inside of the dice box, and then I just tape measured it, and then drew just this L, and I just cut here and here. So this side's perfect, and this side was just so
All right.
almost perfect, and then slapped it in.
Looks good to me.
Thanks.
You have enough to interrupt, but
Yes,
you
sir.
don't have anybody worth interrupting with, probably.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. So we will start with let's do these warriors first. So these guys have to pile in towards this dude because they can both get within an inch of him, and he's closest. So they got to do that. And I got to maintain 2-inch coherency, which means he goes to right there. And then this guy can come out and he can base the prime. There's no wall on this side, so these guys will both base like right here. And or he's for coherency, he has to be like that. But he'll be touching his base still. And that'll keep me coherent through there. So I got 2 guys going in there. He's not doing anything. 3 warriors in the prime into those guys. Okay. I should use a strat here. They're already battle shocked. We're fine. So I'm hitting on 3s over here. Anybody wounded yet?
I've lost a model.
Yeah. Okay. Nobody's wounded.
No.
So I'll just start with the prime. He's 2 damage. They're 1 wound each?
Yep.
No, so it doesn't matter. But he doesn't get as many rerolls. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for the whole unit.
Okay.
And sustained. Did I have any 6s there? I don't know. We'll keep going. T5.
Yeah.
So 3s, no rerolls. So 3 at AP1, 2 damage. On the prime.
Save 1, fail 2.
Okay. And then we had 3 warriors, so that's 18 attacks into the Ludas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s with sustained. So 2s are bad. But then we got 1, 2, only 2 sustained. Oh, +1 to wound, that's what I forgot. So strength 6, so 3s down to 2s because you're battle shocked. Oh wait, are you within 12 of my neurolictor? Yeah, okay. +1 to wound, so 2s. And twin link, so rerolling. Drop 1. So that's 5, 10, 15. AP2.
Okay.
1 damage each. Is that the unit?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then the 2 dudes in the Storm Boys who are not battle shocked. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. With sustained. So that's 3 sustains. Drop 1, so 11 hits. And then these are going to be strength 6, so 3s, 29. Doot. So that'll be 9 at AP 2.
Okay.
All right. And then they will, I guess, consolidate into this dude. So he'll get to swing.
On 3s, all of them. Strength 4, probably 5s.
Yeah, T5.
2 5s.
Cool. All right. We got this scrum over here. So how many wounds? That's at full health.
Yep.
10
10.
wounds. T8.
Yep.
So I guess I need to do the big unit first. I don't know if that little unit can do it. They could, but not reliably. All right, so I got pile in and shit over there. Sweating yet?
I don't know. A little bit.
So he'll go there. We'll base there. These guys will pile into the Gretchen. So 3 guys into the Grots. Gretchen or Grots?
Either or.
Same thing?
Yep.
And then a Broodlord and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into that. All right. It's not battle shocked.
No, sir.
I should be able to kill this. Watch me not kill this. All right. So Broodlord first. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. All hit. He's strength 7, so 5s. Twin linked. 6s are devs. So 1 at -2, 1 dev.
Okay.
2 damage each. Failed that?
Yep.
All right, so 4 damage. And then 7 times 4 is 28.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that math?
Yes, sir.
15, 20,
Trying to blow up that truck?
25, yep. 28. Gene Stealers, 2s and 1s.
You know there's orcs in there, though, right?
Yeah, but I want them to come out. I want them to come out and every one of them trips on the way out. Ooh, shit. So drop 1. So 27 hits. And these are only strength 5.
Okay. 5s.
So 5s. No rerolls, but 6s are dev. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devs. Does that
Okay.
do it?
Yep.
Josh, you got like 4 units in
Nope.
reserve?
There.
Yeah, I have a few.
So
Yeah, he's got a few, Jamie.
now you can't get out within 3, so it's desperate escape. So you get 6 inches. Should be able to get them all out.
Right on.
And you want to stay away from the other Gene Stealer unit if you can.
Which one
So
are you
you
referencing?
got like the Gene
This
Stealers
here that
and
haven't
the
fought
Broodlords,
yet?
so they haven't fought. So if you're like within 4 of them, they can pile into you.
So
Yeah, so if you fall that way,
Of
Yeah,
course he's
the Gretchen would be the closest.
right.
Typical Gene Stealer.
So
nonsense.
let's see. Every model,
Yeah.
right?
So you should be able to send them all. Yeah, so you can just roll it.
And then 1s and 2s are dead models.
1s, 2s, and
Did it blow
3s
up?
take immortal.
Oh, 1s, 2s, and 3s take mortals.
Did it
Yes.
blow up?
It did not.
No.
So it's just once.
But he
'Cause
can't
I have
he
no
can't
place
get out
to
within
disembark.
3.
So if you can't get out
It's
within
emergency
6,
I
disembark.
didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, 1s through 3s is
Yeah, no
immortal.
place to disembark.
okay, so 2. So we lose somebody on the way out.
Just 1 unit in there.
It is just 1 unit in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's get rid of
I'm learning stuff. It's nice.
And then we got the, what was it, 3 Gene Stealers into the Grots, 12 attacks. Yeah, 2s, rerolling 1s. That's a lot of 1s. Still a lot of 1s. They're not on an objective. T2 or 3?
Yep. Yep.
Which one is it?
T2.
T2. So 2's to win. Okay, so that's all of them. So 10 AP2. Oh, there's some devs there. Does that matter? So 8 at AP2, and then 2 that go straight through. Is there a character, right?
No.
Just a grot dude. Herder.
Yep, so he's alive.
All right. He's alive, he's alive, he's alive. So then my other gene stealers would have to activate and pile into that dude. Can they all get in?
I would say so, yeah. Just let you slide that over.
And these guys, I guess, can technically. So what's the attack profile on these dudes? The melee. Do they have good? They have any melee?
Yeah, they can bang a little. Close combat. I think they have close combat.
What do they have for weapons? So I think I'd rather tie them up in combat than get shot by them.
They all have choppas, so 4 attacks apiece. On 3s, strength 5, AP 1, 1 damage. They're kind of like boys profile.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll pile into them.
Cool. And then I'll let you come over this 3 inches this way, and then I'll just pick him up.
So he goes that way. He goes that way. They'll just all scooch. He'll actually go that way. And then these guys pile in. Yeah. Goes there. And then I don't think he quite makes it. So it'd only be the 1 gene stealer and the broodlord?
Yep, you're good.
That's enough. All right.
Definitely.
All right, and they're just chilling. So then they can swing, and that guy can swing.
Okay, doke.
Oh no, he already swung, right?
He did. He
yeah.
did. Yeah, he did.
All right, so yeah, just the tanks. Are they within 12 of the Neurolictor? They will get -1 to hit.
Yeah, they're within.
As they jump out, they're battle shocked, so they get -1 to hit.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them at 4 attacks apiece is 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Usually on 3s, now to 4s. Let's see, 2 CP now. Take out everything that's not a 4.
And T4.
Yep, so we'll be 3s here. Yeah, probably average here. So we got 5, 6, 7 saves, AP 1.
5 ups. Save 3, so 1 damage each.
Yep.
All right, kills 2 dudes.
And then I'm going to go look at this shock attack gun. And shock attack gun
That unit.
has 4 attacks. He's on 3s, up to 4s.
So we gotta pull this
2,
guy,
strength
this
5.
guy.
So 1 more save, no AP.
All right, 1 damage?
Yep.
All right, so that won't kill a guy. So, and I'll take 1. So 1 gene stealer on 1. Yeah, it'll have to be like that guy. Okay. We did the thing. All right, so 2 for behind enemy lines, and Spore Mine is denying the area in the middle for 5. Scorekeeper girl.
Sounds good. Tone, you got us here? 3 CP.
Behind enemy lines.
2 units for 4. And then holding the middle,
And
it's in 3.
Josh is not within 6. Okay.
Yeah.
And my within
Great
6?
job on the secondaries,
within
Aaron.
6?
Love
It
it.
should be dead middle.
Like this?
Yeah,
like
let's
this?
make sure that didn't get smushed or moved around. Yeah, so that's 30. That's stupid buildings.
Uh-oh.
It might move closer this way, is what I'm thinking. That's 30 right there.
Okay. All right, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so anything that goes like right there.
And it looks like at the top, or at the, well, at Josh's turn, you're on 2. So you score 10 on primary.
1.
I'm on 1.
Gotcha. Yep. You're on 1.
So extend battle lines and no prisoners. All right, so this will go away. This will go away. Okay. So command phase stuff, we have to issue some orders. What's the toughness here?
5.
Okay.
Harry, you didn't spend any CP that turn?
No, I used a free reroll. That was all I did.
Alright, so you're both up to 3, it looks like.
Okay, so we'll call the Wah. The top of 2.
Wow.
You're good.
Let it rip, bro. We want to hear it.
I don't do it, unfortunately. I'm a little biatch.
There you go.
Well,
That was our sound guy.
How was that? That was my first one.
that was good. Alan is now.
If you didn't blow any
fucking
eardrums,
pissed.
then it doesn't count.
All right, so let's see. Let's see what I can do.
Any battle shocks?
This is going to
It's
screen me out
just-
to here.
This dude?
Screen me out to
Are you within 6 of him? Yes. This guy's got to take one at -1. Even if he's not below half because he's within 6 of the Death Leaper.
Okay.
So he is back to battle shocked.
Yep.
And the boys? Boys. Auto pass or do they need to do anything?
No, sir.
Alright, go for it.
They're
Okay.
battle shocked as well.
Alright. Dude. Everybody else is good.
Okay. So let's think about this for a second here.
What are you gonna do? Behind
And extend.
and no prisoners.
No prisoners
Oh,
and
extend.
extend. Yep.
Extend and no prisoners.
So,
I gotta stop saying behind him.
all right, let's see here.
You just gotta hold one in the middle, hold your home, and kill shit.
This guy is going to give an order for +1 to hit for his unit.
Okay. Yep.
Beautiful. They can do such a thing.
That's just shooting or shooting?
That's
and
just
melee?
shooting.
Okay.
Just shooting. So we obviously want to put some pressure. We could clear this.
Oh, you have a fallback shoot. And
We have a fallback shoot and chizzy charge. Let's see. Because we need to take that down, but we also want to. We also need to score points.
Just got to get on one objective and kill
Things.
3 units.
Yep.
Score maximum secondaries.
Yep. That would be mucho idealo.
Getting on 3 objectives would be nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Did he leave you any room in the back?
Yeah, there's some room in the back. I don't know what it does, but there
Deep
is.
Strike could come in, charge the Biovore, get onto his home.
Yeah, maybe
That
a
could be
little.
interesting.
Not
that
really.
keeps you zoned out there. That was the corner.
Yeah, you.
There was
Maybe not the pressure
here,
home.
but then I have this guy over here.
Oh, tiny bubble. Deep, 3 grot deep strike.
Show me what you're working with.
Oh, he's gonna map it out for us. Look at that.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that's the
It's-
nook.
That's the
Yeah,
nook.
that's not
Yeah.
happening.
2 choppers.
There's room in this corner, but that's not gonna get you behind enemy lines.
I don't have behind enemy lines. But
Yeah. You want to redraw it?
no, I don't have it. I have extend
Oh.
battle lines
Why
and
do
no
you keep saying
prisoners.
battle
He wants me to see. It was seeing if I could pressure your.
No. Yeah.
I thought getting on your home might be the easier of all the other objectives. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get 3.
On my home?
Yeah, I thought your home might be easier.
I mean, I don't
for
even
you to
have
take
anybody
over
on this one.
Than the one you're on.
So can you even just like drop in on this one? I don't know. Probably not. This guy's right here. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
That's okay.
Unless you make it charge and then fall back onto it. I don't know.
Es posible.
Yeah.
What's their toughness?
5.
Okay. So orders This group here, this Chungus, is going to order his group to have reroll on the charge.
Okay.
That is going to fail, so we're going to take a 1 mortal.
Does
Here?
it still go off?
It does still. You do still
He
get the
just takes a
benefit.
mortal.
Yep. So do a little
Roll
charge
charge.
action.
Cool.
They're T what?
5.
T5 as well.
Yep.
And then the flamer shot is how many shots?
2d6.
2d6 flamer
And then
shots.
I got the 63 plus blast profile on those guys.
Right. And they can fall back and shoot for free. Just because. Why wouldn't they type
Well, they
shit?
can't fall back and shoot. They can fall back and charge,
Ah.
but they
okay.
do count as monsters, so they get big guns never tire.
Oh, can I not end in advance within 6 of this?
Yes. So you'd have to walk up and then make a charge.
Hmm.
Spore mine.
Spore mine for the win. Let's see.
And they can't do the reactive move.
Okay.
Everybody else can, except for the Bible.
Okay. We have to get on some points here. I guess we are, though. Retrospectively, we're gonna have to. Damn. Because they're all here. This is with this. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we command phase any other things. Yeah, I'm gonna do one for this group here. Gonna give them the same thing, the reroll to their charge roll. Fails, so we take a mortal, but they're gonna also be able to charge.
Right.
They're gonna be real fast.
This is all your command phase still?
This is command phase.
So, before you end your command phase, let me know.
Okay.
I gotta decide if I want to Shadows in the Warp yet.
Sure.
Because then if you fail that, then you lose all your
Right,
orders.
you lose your orders, right.
What do you still have in reserve?
2 tank bust, anything on this plate.
Yeah.
2 tank buster units, a grot unit.
They'll have to take Battleshock test when they come in anyway, probably.
Mm-hmm.
What does that really get me? That's interesting. Yeah, I think we do.
The Shadows of the Warp.
An
versus
early
the
Shadows in the
Law.
Warp to cancel out the wall a little bit.
It's like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah, let's do it. Because then if you like fail them and you fall back, they could just die. Yeah, Shadows in the Warp.
Okay.
Were you done with your command phase?
Let me just see here, because they have their thing.
Well, at this point, we could do the Shadows and then see if you have any more orders or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So everything at -1. Anything within 6 of his synapse is at -2. He's already failed, so it doesn't matter. So just -1, -1, -1.
they're already
-2.
battle shocked.
Yeah, -2 on those guys.
What is a synapse?
Here?
Yeah.
Just any Tyranid?
It's like most of the characters. So the Broodlords have it now.
Ah.
The Warriors all have it.
Okay,
Neuroelectric-
so let me see. what this-
-2 on them.
minus
you
2
can't
here, and what?
auto-pass.
Why is that? Because of this.
Yeah, the Broodlord is a synapse.
Within 6.
And
Within
within.
6 of him.
Okay,
the
so you're
Broodlord.
talking here.
Yeah, or the one that's even closer.
He's a broodlord
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
-2.
Okay.
Fails. Okay. So now if they fall back, they gotta do
Minus
whatever. They die in 1s or 2s.
Okay.
They already failed.
Battle
They're
shock.
fine. So the 2 dudes in the middle.
They're at minus what? 1.
-1. First one fails.
Yep.
Next one. It's good.
They're okay.
Okay, and then the flesh gets -1.
Yep. They're battle shocked.
He's already battle shocked. Grot's on your home objective. Well, it doesn't really matter, but
Yep.
why not? Okay,
That's it. And okay.
so they lose their orders. Right?
Correct.
So you got those ones are good. The one
Oh
on
yeah,
the
they're
left.
good. These will lose their
That one
orders.
lost their order.
Yeah.
And they lose their +1 to hit. Okay.
Okay. So we'll get into some.
Movement.
We'll get into some movements.
Battle shock.
That changes the game a little bit.
Doesn't it?
Alrighty.
No more strats.
go see if we get a CP on our home objective.
Yep.
Beautiful. So that'll go to 4.
We can still do it if they're battle shocked, right?
They
Doesn't
can.
matter.
They can.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. So let's see. We'll go 6. Let's see, which way do we want to? Because these guys are okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to head down yonder.
Question: if his units come in reserved, they avoid the battle shock test, right?
Yes, but I have an enhancement on this guy that anything that comes in from reserve takes a battle shock test on if I roll a 2+.
Oh.
So everything he comes in will probably still have to take a battle shock test.
All right, hold on.
But no minuses on it.
I'm going to advance here.
Mm-hmm.
2, so they're going to be able to go 8. Just stay outside of the inch.
Yep.
Jamie feels your pain, Josh.
He does.
Those bugs make his brain bleed, he says.
Yeah,
They do.
that's all right. They're buggy, big McBuggers.
Mostly because you just find the closest wall and run headfirst into it.
Yeah.
So
Once you fail that like third battle shock.
So keep in mind,
Yes.
I've got my reactive move still.
Can
So
you
if
do
you
that if you're
fall-
locked in combat?
No, so if you fall him back,
Yeah.
I can then fall these guys back. Probably fit them all in the ruin.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I'm charging those sons of
Okay.
bitches.
Yep.
Alrighty. So these guys are battle shocked, but they can still no, they can't advance. They got to stay outside of.
Yeah, outside 6 of the spore mine.
So they're gonna be able to get to there, but what does that make this charge into these guys?
Does just walking get you further in?
Oh, true. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can get me closer. So
You just walk in.
here.
And then I will overwatch them for a free CP. All right. 2 wounds each.
Yes.
All right. We'll just do the flamer first for 11 shots. And since you're battle shocked, they're going to be +1 to wound because of the zone
You're really
probes.
gonna roll an 11 on my boy?
Yep. Strength 5, T5, but +1 to wound because of the neurolictor. So, yeah, so 4s. So we got a nice fat 8 at AP1. 2 damage each.
Guy makes 2 flamers look OP.
That was only 1 flamer.
Wow.
That was the Neuro Tyrant's
One big flamer.
psychic flamer. 2 damage
He
each.
flames with his mind.
They get smoked.
1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then how many wounds is the war boss?
At least 6.
Yeah, he is 6.
Okay, so I still have all my other shots too.
Okay.
So yeah, they're.
Okay.
I can Overwatch too. That was from my leapers.
JD's boys step out to score some points and get roasted. At least that will be the last Overwatch of this term.
Yeah. Good thinking positive.
Yeah. Let's see. Advance to go up 6 because we can go through here. We'll roll an advance roll for these guys. 1, so we'll go 7.
That's fine. You just leave those guys, the tank busters, in combat at that point.
No, they're gonna fall back, unfortunately,
All right.
because we're gonna drop something in here outside of 9, and then try and take care of these guys, send them in. So we will
So
drop them. We're gonna fall
make
back.
So
What happens if I fall back? Can they move?
So, yeah, so you do your normal move, but they will die on 1s or 2s.
Right. Yep.
Question is, I think it's model by model, so you have to like roll the character separate, I think. Let me see. Fall back. Desperate escape. Test for a model.
Yeah, I think
so you have
because they're
to
in
roll, you roll the character separately, because he can just die by himself, and then you roll the unit, because they're all the same.
And
Right.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Give me the ruling again.
Model.
Model by model, but they're in a unit.
Yeah, each time you take a desperate escape test for a model, roll a d6. 1 or 2 that one model from the unit that is falling back is destroyed. The same model can only ever trigger 1 desperate escape. So, yeah, so 1 model from the unit.
And
so
then
does it kill the character? I don't know.
yeah, I
That's
don't
the way I
think
played it
so. The way
before.
that's kind of reads to me similar to like
For every mod, because they count as 1 unit, right?
yeah, it's one
so
unit.
then okay, so it doesn't matter.
2, 4, 5, 6.
That's the way that Miguel played it against me when he fell back, and then he killed his Necron guy that gave his unit like an invuln. And I said, okay.
That's tough. So it's gonna kill 2. Fall them back. They're 6.
Yep.
Like so.
And reactive move doesn't get me anything there. I don't think.
Oh.
No.
Alrighty. So move there.
They get outside 12 of the Neurolector. Those guys. Just so they don't have to deal with the minuses. Can they get outside 12?
These
It doesn't
guys?
mean- yeah, it doesn't matter probably.
Yeah, I mean they can't shoot right now.
Yeah.
So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so that is the end of my normal moves. We'll go into some reserves.
Yep.
I think we have to stop this here, so we're gonna pull this out like so.
Yep. Character in a 5-man. Is there a character with the other unit? Oh, no, there's. Yeah, the other.
Yep, they're duplicates.
Yeah.
He's got a different paint scheme on them. Character with a 5-man.
Alright. So on a 2-up, they take a Battleshock test. Alright, take a Battleshock test. No minuses. Good.
Okay, they're okay. Let's see what else we want to do here. Pin this in too deep because we have to still have some shit for next turn, but taking that back line there would be clutch.
Yeah.
There's Jared. We've been waiting for you to stop, celebrating the birth of your godson. Jump in the chat.
As we
Boy or girl?
Yeah, boy or girl? Let us know. And I actually forget who.
All
picked
right,
that
we got to
image
get
for
bodies on the table.
the
So
thumbnail.
I'm bringing these chunguses in as
Yep.
well.
I think Aaron spotted that.
What?
On the thumbnail, you picked that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good one, right?
Aaron
It is a good one.
I drew that myself.
Oh, goodness gracious. Normal loan op here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
12-inch.
12-inch loan op?
Yep. Alright, and... Oh, they don't have to take a Battleshock test. They're
Glorious.
fine.
Can you give me a 9er here, please?
There's your 9er.
Reduce the size of this video a little bit. I want to see that better.
We want to be able to
Deep strike in the back.
Backline in them.
backline chungus. And we want to be within 12.
The back door is the only door. Am I right?
Definitely. All right, so what we'll do, that's going to drop in. We're
Okay.
going to do leadership here. They're okay. +1 to hit, obviously. Range. Same thing back there. They're okay.
Okay.
So we're going to have +1 to hit here, +1 to hit
Back here.
back yonders.
Yep.
All right. So we'll do that, and then next turn we move up and pressure home. Clear out some space.
Yep.
Pressure. Okay. So let's dance.
Okay.
We'll go to some shooting first. We'll take this whole squad of flash kits.
Yep.
And they're going to pump everything into the gargoyles.
Just pick them up.
Yep.
Cool.
Daka.
Fake ID, fake ID.
JD stands for just Daka.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord Almighty. The Tyranids
Okay.
drive me to drink. Okay. Shoosters. Not falling back there, so we're
Yep.
not shooting there.
Okay.
These guys are cooked. The hashtag cooked. Here.
Yep.
Pumping everything into Gene Stealers and this Broodlord unit.
Yep.
Not
The
these
big
guys.
one.
The big one.
Yep.
They're going to use their once per game. Wait, what's their toughness?
4.
T4, so that's not going to matter. And their save is I know
5
'cause
up invuln.
5 up invuln.
Warlord's got a 4 up invuln.
Okay. Okay, so and they just save on a 5 normally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yep.
not doing anything with
Just
that.
invulns.
And they're a normal unit of 10.
Yeah. I don't think he killed any. There's 8 left.
Because these
18.
are black arms. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. So 9 left now. So only +1 for blast.
Gotcha. So we'll do just the 2 little pistol shots first. That is just 1.
Okay.
And then 2s.
Yep.
1 save on your invuln.
Fails.
3 damage.
All right. I got a wounded guy there, so he dies.
Yep. Then we're going to go
All the way around 2. Oh, hold hands.
this many's.
Minis.
This many's D3 plus blast per guy.
Okay.
So we
Alright.
got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be, what's that, 5? And
Plus another 5.
yep. So that's 5. This is the 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're hitting on 4s because of the +1 to hit.
Yep. Solid.
And then these will be 2s. Oof.
Ooh. Only 6.
6 saves if you could.
5
on your invuln.
ups. Yeah, I got it. I'm just going to save all of them.
Okay.
You cut
D6
my guy a
plus
break.
1. I'll go once per game reroll
Jesus.
for 4 shots on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Damn, I probably forgot to reroll the 1s there. And this will be 2s. 3 of them on your invuln.
5. So I'll save 2 out of those 3.
Okay, 3 dead.
I only failed 1.
Oh,
I saved 2 out of the 3. Damage?
flat 3.
Flat 3, yep.
I'm sorry, a D6.
No.
Only 1.
Only 1 damage?
Only 1 damage.
Okay, he's on a wound. Oh, man.
Tank busters are broken though, right?
Well, I mean,
Just killed 2 Gene Stealers.
when I roll that many 5-up saves, and you roll that many 1s to wound.
Yeah, such is life.
The great tank busted debate.
Okay, that is something, I guess. We'll go back there, same thing.
Okay.
2 shots into those 3. Do they have, what's their deal?
Over here?
Yeah.
T5, 4-up save. 3 wounds each.
Invuln?
So,
So
these
that's-
guys die.
2 pistols miss. So then we'll go to the D3 with the blast. So we got 2 shots. That's 1 shot. This is 3. And this is 3.
What's the AP on this?
AP is AP2.
Okay. I'll get 6 ups, but yeah, I don't know.
4s, rerolling 1s. And then this is going to be 3s. 3 saves on 6 ups.
Damage?
3.
3? They're dead.
Okay.
There we go. Broken.
Daka,
Oh,
Daka.
Lord. That's crazy, man. Shooting wise, otherwise is good. So we'll go to some charges, I
Yep.
guess we
Yeah.
will do. We'll go, I guess, boys into, this just sucks, boys into here, I think. So I don't want to lose that,
So if you
but
do you want to charge with the tank busters too?
yeah, I want to charge with the tank busters
So
as well.
do them first, because like if you charge them into them, if you get within 6, I'll heroic. So now I'm going to be like more than 9 inches away from you.
Right, true.
So do the tank busters first.
Alrighty, we'll go tank busters in. Obviously, they got to go in on a 9,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. They just dropped in, so it should be done. Yeah. Okay.
4, 5.
Reroll. You got 4 CP.
I do. I guess that unit's going to go in pretty carefree.
Yeah, I mean they got like 3.
Yeah, I guess because they're going to need just that little baby charge in. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go 3. Reroll this, looking for the 9.
Okay.
Boys into... Actually, we're going to go boys are going to go into
Parameters.
here.
Yep.
Fuck it. There's the
Do
9.
it.
Now we're charging.
Yep.
And I believe Josh already killed 3 units, right? Or
Uh,
just 2?
Gargoyles, Raveners. That was it so far.
Alright.
Yep.
Take out 1 more just for the max on no prisoner.
Yep. Truth be told.
Yep.
I'll go Knob Squad into the Warriors on an 8.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's see. Because I could through here whilst maintaining.
Yeah. So I don't think I can heroic into them. Like if I could get Death Leaper in, that would be awesome. But there's no way. So yeah, if you went right there, I'd be able to heroic.
I gotta stay away.
And yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go long bomb here.
Ooh.
This unit into here.
Yeah.
Looks like
8?
it. Yeah, it looks like it's just under 9. So looking for
Yeah.
an 8.
This could be huge. This could be extend battle lines.
Well, as long as those boys over there survive, they would get extended.
Yeah, those boys gotta kill the.
Oh,
one
I
of
should have
them?
waited.
So now, but I have enough CP to interrupt. So I mean, go over here first, and then I'm gonna interrupt over there and try and kill those boys.
Maybe you should go there first.
Well, then the warriors will kill these guys.
Mm.
The warriors are a
A
big
real
threat.
Sophie's choice.
The points are over there.
Yeah, we'll go. The Warriors save on what? What's their save?
4.
4 without an invuln.
No invuln.
And how many wounds apiece? 3?
3 each. They're at full health.
Okay. Yeah. And they have 6 wounds attacks apiece, you said? Or something wild?
Yeah, 7 each. 7 attacks each. T5 or strength 5, AP1, 1 damage, twin linked. So they can kill the boy squad.
Damn. I should have saved the reroll and the charge for the flash gets in over there. Fuck, I completely forgot about this extend. Yeah, I can't lose the battle up there. That would just pretty
Yeah.
much end the game. So
Yeah.
we'll go. I would kind of want to just kill them. So let's see. We're going to be wounding them on 2. So I'll go 1 CP to give them sustained hits.
All right.
I'll do the war boss first.
It's like your one squad that wasn't battle shocked.
Yeah, right. This is 8. 9 attacks on 2s. So miss this one, but 2 back in with the sustained.
Yep.
And then on 2s again, because he's strength a gajillion.
That's a lot of 6s.
All right, so that is going to be 9 saves at AP2 to start.
All right, so 6s. What's the damage?
2 apiece.
Kills 1, 2, 3 dead.
Okay.
Guys, dice are loaded.
We'll go knobs.
2, say he took off the guy that doesn't have a head. Took off his head.
Okay.
So we start at 6, right?
Yeah.
We got 10 minutes left in the round.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Alrighty, hold on one sec here. Okay.
All right.
They're hitting on 3s, and they have 3 attacks apiece up to 4.
Good.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 20 attacks.
All right.
Take 5 dice out. Hitting on 3s with sustained hits.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
It's dirty. Just throw those dice away, dude.
That's tough.
Time for new dice.
1 sustain, or 2 sustain, I guess you could say. This would be 2s again. Okay, so we got 5. 8 saves, AP 2.
Damage.
2 apiece.
So we got 3 guys left. They all have 4 of saves. AP 2?
Yep.
So save 1. So 1, 2, 3 dead. 2 on the prime, so he's at 4.
Okay.
So he lives. That was everybody?
Yep.
All right. So warriors are all dead, so that's another unit for no prisoners.
Righty, righty.
So you get the full no prisoner. Prime will get to... Do you want to pile into him? So right now he's just swinging on your character sitting there. I think I'd rather swing into the knob, so...
So
Yeah.
Ben, the guys in the top
Trying to think,
left
what
didn't
if I can
have
go
anybody
this
to
way?
charge into 'cause they shot.
Yeah,
I guess
so
it
if
has to
you
be the
can-
closest, though. I guess he's...
yeah, but
Guys
like he's
bottom right
closer,
did fail
and
to
you would
charge.
get in. So you could pile into him. He'll just get free swings, and I get fall back and charge. So I don't think it gains you anything.
I was just trying to see about getting on this point for
Oh.
the extend.
No.
Okay.
But
But I guess, do I have to hold it in
Yeah.
order?
Yep.
So, yeah. So I
You'd
won't
only
do-
have one guy on it.
Right now I'm kind of sitting out in the open, though, with them, so it's probably
Yeah.
better, too. Yeah, I guess I'll just pile it. I'll just go in
Yeah.
like this.
But like he would have to pile. Like these guys would have to pile. So they just stay still.
Yep, yep, yep.
And then, yeah. Okay. So yeah, then I'll interrupt over there.
Yep.
The Raveners. So 7 attacks each. 21 attacks. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Yeah. No rerolls on the hits, but that was really good. Gotta roll like that, Josh. That's all. So strength 5, T5.
Yep.
So 4s, twin links though. Good. Good. Twin links. So just a casual 5, 10, 14, AP 1. 1 damage each. So you got your 5 ups.
50.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Worth a shot. Sure. Okay. Prime over there. And yeah, he'll swing into the knobs. So 2s, no rerolls, no sustained now. And strength 7, T5, so 3s, 3, 4. At,
3's up to 4s, I'm sorry. Minus
so
1 of the wound roll.
3 at AP 1.
Okay.
2 damage. Okay.
I guess the tiny mech.
Oh yeah, he's still in there. You finish him off?
I don't know. 3 attacks here. I'm sorry, 4 attacks on the wall on 3s.
Okay.
Nope, we're good.
Okay. All right. Score it up. So just the full no prisoners.
Yes, Josh going to score 5 on no prisoners. You want to discard extend battle lines?
Is that 5 points for extend?
It is. You might want to keep it.
Yeah, I don't know if
I
there's
mean,
a
it's
way.
probably the easiest one to score, but
I think
there
so.
might not be much of a turn after this. No, you still got some little tank busters are on the table.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Because they can just like walk up here and you score 5 points.
Right. I'll keep it.
Yep.
Good move.
Solid. All right.
Go up to 22.
End
Top
of
of Aaron's
my
turn.
Don't want to uppy downy anybody.
Score 15 on primary.
Scores 15, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I want to uppy downy anybody. No, they're gonna kill tank busters, hopefully. These guys are they battle shock? Yeah, they're battle shock, so they can't
Brings
overwatch.
54 to 22. Aaron is
So I'm gonna try and kill them.
starting to run away with it a little bit.
I don't really have an answer for the tank busters other than to ignore them for the most part. So yeah, okay.
You spent 2 on that fight first.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm down to 1, back up to 2. And then I get defend stronghold and secure no man's land. Those are both doable. So I already have secure really. Okay. These guys are gonna go all the way back here. Really far away. I think I let them stay far away. Okay. I don't want to fall back. Oh, he's battle shock. They're
He
not.
is, yeah,
so they
they're-
could do the. If I fall back there, they could do the 6-inch move.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. Yeah, 15 on primary. Command phase. Now, he's gonna tell them to take a battle shock test at -1 because of the Death Leaper.
Okay.
So now they're battle shocked. So now they can't do that strat. And then he's within 12 inches of those tank busters. This Neurolictor. And then they'll take a battle shock test. Yep.
Yep.
No minuses.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. I'm running out of battle shock markers. Okay. And then he gives that. It's just out of range. And they're out of range, so nobody gets synapse this turn. Where's the other one? The marker floating around somewhere. All right. Battle shock tests myself. He's above half and by himself now, so he's fine. The small Gene Stealer unit is fine. Big Gene Stealer unit's fine. They're fine. They're fine. And everybody else is fine. Okay. All right. So I don't have to worry about overwatching too much. So if I wanted to get line of sight on those guys, if I just move up 5 inches, not enough to get on the point, technically, unless this guy can do it this way. Nope, just in front of the point. There's a dip in the table right here.
No problem.
These guys are a little bit further forward so they can see, but this back line.
Yeah, who's moving the table? A crater in
Oh,
there.
Jesus. Top heavy little midges. If this guy is right here, can he see them? Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. What if I put another guy right there? Yeah. And then he can move 6. So then he's got to be within 2 of 2. Yeah. All right. So they can all see that, the flashgate unit.
So how come a British game has inches? I thought we were the only one using inches.
That's a good question. Because everything else is like millimeters and stuff,
And why
but
they,
all the movement is inches.
I mean, is that just because we're on the U.S. version of the app?
No, but I mean they use it in like other countries where, right? Because like they play in Germany or UK.
Right. I never see
they
anybody
really using
talking
inches?
centimeters.
Yeah. Because the conversion rate would be ridiculous. So what, I want to see what I get on advance on the Hive Tyrant. A 2. So he only goes 14. So we can get up to like there. And that's like a 7 or 8 inch charge. These guys move 5 or 6.
6.
And they can't advance and charge.
No.
So yeah, you'd only, even if I put him there, you get like one guy that could probably hit him. So he goes right there to right there. Caw-caw. Goes to there. You've got the Storm Boys that can come in. I'm going to advance this Spore Mine. Okay, 4, so 5. It's just coming backwards, just screen my home objective a little bit. Same thing with this one. Oh, hold on, in the box. Hey, a 3. 7. Just some screening. And I need to put like another one here. Because you still have to, you haven't drawn behind enemy lines as many times as we've said it
Yeah.
today.
No,
I
I
haven't
haven't.
drawn it yet.
I have not.
All right. Death Leaper is just going to come up here inside the building. Maybe charge out. Okay, let me come over here. Raveners. I think if they sit there, they probably die. These guys are just going to move over this way. You stay there. You go there. You go there. That's you. These ones will go this way. 9 inches, which give them all the movement they need. Gene Stealers are the ultimate barrel of monkeys.
Yeah, they hurt me a lot this game,
Yep.
unfortunately. Losing this unit at the very beginning was dumb.
12.
I should have kept the truck back.
12. He's just going to
And
move
just-
right here, so these guys are both within 12.
Sure.
And then these guys will just stay there.
Yep.
So I have somebody on a point for secure. He's secure on there. Yep. 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 Everybody's on the board. Yep. Okay. Shooting. I make a spore mine. It's just kind of over here somewhere. Just to screen properly everything. Yep, there we go. Screen out my homes. You can't just deep strike on it. And then this whole unit will shoot at them.
When you're done the movement phase?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there?
Rapid.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
So this isn't here yet then. If you want to try and drop in here.
I just want to drop in, like, to tow this little
Yeah.
schmeckle, if possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tow that line there.
All right, I'll drop in here with the Storm Boys.
JD getting creative. Rapid ingress
Well,
to score 5.
Talk
two
to
up.
me.
Take a battle shock test.
Any minus?
No minus.
We'll
I feel
use
like
another CP to
That
hold
ability is
this
tough.
set.
I feel like I like it, but I feel like it should be like if you're within a certain range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's just
Dropping
the
in
board.
anywhere on the board seems.
Yeah.
It just seems real strong, but oh
Like
well.
if you kill that character.
Right, then it
Just-
nullifies
yeah,
it.
It's done, yeah.
Who is it from? It's from the big one?
Yeah, Neuro Tyrant.
Okay.
Brain bug.
So what is this here?
Just
Any just a
regular battle
traditional?
shock. Yep. And they fail. Which, I mean, it's going to clear on your turn.
Right, but for
So-
extend battle lines,
CP reroll?
I can't.
Oh yeah, would you score? Can you score extend
Yeah.
on my turn?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
Yeah, you
I don't know,
can.
does it say end of any turn or whatever? Or
It
does
says
say
end of
here?
your
It could be
turn.
10 points for you.
Yeah.
You gotta CP reroll.
So it's only scored at the end of my turn?
Is that what it says?
It says end of your turn.
Yeah. That's what I was-
Interesting. Whereas before it would just say, what would it say differently? At the
Um,
end of any person's turn?
Yeah, so like,
While this card is active.
yeah,
I see.
something like that, yeah.
I can't CP reroll it because it's not, I don't think
Not
it's
in the
allowed.
battle shock step.
Yeah, it's not a battle shock step.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, so I don't even need this guy
Oh,
to
right, I
zone
always
now because
forget
you got to.
that.
So he can just shoot now, which now whatever. Just be right there. Okay, so that goes there. Shooting, and it is so everything over there. Are they 2 wounds each or 1 wound?
Where? I'm sorry.
The flash.
Two.
Kits. 2. All right. Flamer. And then I'll do the blast profile for all the zone throws. So 9 shots at the flamer. Flamer's going off today. Strength 5. Did I keep you within 12 of my neurolector? Yeah. Okay. So, I get +1 to wound anyway, just because you're battle shocked. So 5's down to, or T5 strength 5. So 4's down to 3s. Now reroll, so that'll be 6 at AP 1, ignores cover. 2 damage each.
Okay. 2 damage
2
each?
damage each. Jeez. And then the blast.
Yep.
So there was at least 10 in there.
Yeah.
So D3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 plus 12. So 25 shots. 6, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that you snoring over there, Tony?
Yeah.
Snooze
Getting
fest.
tired of you rolling so slow.
2s. No rerolls.
Nah, for those who can't hear that
Strength.
Bruce is taking a little snooze.
Strength 7.
Yep.
You need a Brutus game. It's just him.
3s get me there. 3s down to
so-
2s.
Yeah. And this is going to be AP2.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, a whole bunch. Zoanthropes doing work this game. Sometimes they don't do anything and it's like a 310 point unit. This game they're doing stuff. Alright, it's all my shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Charges. I want to see if the Hive Tyrant can make it into the knobs. Needed like a... Yeah, 8. An 8. Okay. Just within an inch. Death Leaper will go into them as well. 6, yeah. I fit there. Yeah. Go right there. Gene Stealer, little squad into those tank busters. Just straight in.
Yep.
Gene Stealers from the other one. Good. Same thing. We'll just push in right there.
Yep.
If you don't mind. Okay. And you don't have anybody you can interrupt with, right? They're both battle shocked over there? Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I forced them to take another battle shock, so they're the only one that's not.
Right.
All right, so no interrupts. So here we go. Do the Death Leaper first. He's got precision on the character. So 6 attacks. 2s all hit. Strength 8 now.
3s to 4s.
But +1 to wound again, so back to 3s.
Okay.
So 5 AP2, 2 damage on the character.
Okay. Damage?
2 each.
Okay. So you definitely smoke him.
Okay. And kills another one.
I don't think goes through. I think once you precision, I think you kind of just like overkill him.
Well, it's you roll the saves until he dies, and then you roll on the unit.
With
Yeah.
precision?
Yeah.
Or is Epic Challenge different? Is Epic
No.
Challenge?
Epic Challenge just gives you precision.
Okay. Because I just keep I keep getting different rulings on that, so it's just annoying as fuck.
You assign the wounds when I roll a successful wound.
Right.
And then theoretically you're supposed to roll them like one at a time.
Okay. I've just, and
then
I'm
it
not coming at you, but
overflows.
I keep hearing different rulings on that.
And
like you can overkill something, so I'm just gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying I don't trust you.
All right.
I'll look it up for you guys.
So then that goes into there.
Yep.
So 6 attacks there. All hits. Strength 10. Yep. So 2s. Yeah. So 5 AP2, 3 damage each.
Okay.
Okay. Gene Stealers over there.
We're good. We're good. We can call it here.
All right.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Pick 'em up.
They probably die and they die.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all gravy. Yeah. Couple of tactical errors with this early unit sitting on the line just to be killed. Unfortunately, this unit of flash kits with this guy is one of my best units, and they died before.
One in the truck and that was in the front.
Yeah. So that was a little
like if they
silly.
just started out like behind
just
the
behind
ruin.
the Gretchen or just chilling back here, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Like if I wouldn't able, or even like if you parked it right behind the ruin.
Yeah.
I mean, then it can drive out.
Yeah.
And then, it doesn't get shot. Maybe it gets charged, but then they can probably safely get out at least.
Yeah, I think that one hurt me.
Yeah.
And then I should have just charged the knobs in and cleared this scrum here as opposed to relying on the boys.
Yeah.
That one got me. But
Not finding anything about the precision.
people keep telling me 2 separate things on it. It's just annoying.
We'll
So.
get into it.
So it just, what does it say? Precision itself. I know.
Weapons with precision, their profile known as each time an attack made with such a weapon successfully wounds an attack, the character model in that unit is visible to the attacking model. The attacking model's player can choose to have that attack allocated to that character model instead of following the normal attack sequence. Doesn't mention anything about if it rolls over, it doesn't roll over.
Right.
The thing, it's just that, like, you're supposed to roll the saves, or roll them one at a time, technically. We do the fast dice. But I can basically say, so I rolled 5 wounds. I can say, all right, take this one on the character, take this one on the character, he saves it, take this one on the character, he saves it. Like, you don't have to do it all at once.
Right.
And then you just kind of take it onto him until so the fast dice way to do it is just say, take saves on the character until he dies, and then take it on the unit.
Getting some GGs from the boys, Julio, Ben, Jamie.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game, bro.
Shooting was scary, so I had to play around it.
Yeah,
Sure.
no. I just wish I could have shown you the teeth of it a little bit better with some of this unit, but I was just a little too... I wanted to go first and took a little bit of a gamble because it would have applied max pressure round 1 as well. But it is A-okay because that is the feistiness of the nids.
The Vanguard Onslaught likes to go first. It's like...
Oh, yeah, it does.
For normal people and everybody, it's, 70% win rate if you go first, 50% if you go second.
Right.
So there's a huge disparity. Because most people run 3 units of Gene Stealers.
And you're always going first. What's up with that, dude?
I use those weighted dice to start. I mean, we did both roll 1.
We did. I am not mad at you.
To start.
I am mad at you.
All right, guys. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So we're going to end it early. But great showing by the Nids.
Heck yes.
Watch out, everybody, at that tournament.
I don't know if I'm going yet. We'll see if spot opens.
He wants to practice for a tournament he might not be going to.
Let's practice for Josh. I know Josh is going, right?
I'm going.
You're going?
I'm going. I'm going.
Yeah, it was for your benefit.
All right. Any final thoughts, boys?
No, We'll try and do a little better next time. Tyranids. I
We got
have
our,
not beat them yet.
We got our team matchup next
Team
weekend?
matchup next weekend against
Yeah.
Tabletop Patriarchs. That'll be fun.
Is Julio still in the chat?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
we'll,
You guys streaming that or anything, or is it just
we
I mean,
could.
We're gonna be at Julio's turf. Hopefully, he'll want to stream it.
That's true. We could stream it though, because we're going to be at one of their team members' houses.
yeah?
So there will
I
be.
mean, they've got
Wi-Fi
their
there.
stream set up, but
Do they have a stream? I know they have like just like
well,
a
I mean,
loose
Julio-
camera.
I think it's at Julio's. I think that's his house that they normally stream at.
Gotcha.
We'll see.
I
Only
think.
time will
I
tell.
don't know.
And
Yeah, I
for
don't know.
those of you guys who aren't subscribed,
He's heavy.
please
Yeah,
like,
he's a heavy
subscribe, and that way you'll see more like this, and we'll know that we should keep doing this and keep
Yeah.
improving, and not end our lives or anything like that.
We usually play. Usually
Dear God.
it's a Tuesday stream. This was kind of a special.
Yeah, this was a little Sunday special.
Yeah, so usually it's gonna be Tuesdays at 7, but a lot of these guys were more available on Sunday, so
And then no one showed.
we make we're making it available.
Weekends is like the only time I can play.
Yeah,
I
true.
get that studio time open for this guys on Sunday, so
Studio time.
Yeah,
You start charging for studio time.
I love it.
all right, peace out.